What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along, and today one of the biggest watch alongs of the season, that is for sure, people. The North London derby today, Arsenal against Tottenham from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Massive game. And for me now, after the, should we say, the antics of the last 24 hours, this, for me, is now a must-win game, people. I'm going to be totally honest that I don't see anything else but 3 points settle in the fan base after what has happened over the last 24 hours, and we will get into more detail of that. Big up to everyone who tuned in yesterday. Really appreciate it. We had to do an emergency Arsenal therapy last night for obvious reasons. Arsenal were in the mud with Mudryk going to Chelsea. We will talk transfers. And we are going to look ahead to this game because one thing is for sure, we can talk about new signings all we like, but winning this game will settle all of the nerves and all of the issues. So, yeah, we had to speak last night. Great numbers on that. Over 50k in there. Make sure you hit that like button today. We're looking for 3,000 likes on this game. It's the North London derby, people. One of the biggest games of the season and a must-win game. Just as we are going live, of course there is games going off at the moment, and Newcastle have just scored. Isaac, remember the guy we were famously tracking his car? He scored for Newcastle. But big up to everyone tuned in, looking forward to the game, and also nervous for the game. I can't lie, because these are the games where you've got to collect 3 points, man. You've got to collect 3 points. And, you know, listen, Tottenham are there to be beaten. Tottenham are there to be beaten. I can't lie, people. They're there to be beaten. But it depends how we turn up and how we perform today. We've got plenty of time until the game begins, over half an hour. Sammy said, watch all your videos. Can't believe I haven't subscribed yet. You know what you need to do? Caress that red button, people. Ash said, big up Curtis, we just need to do our talking on the pitch, 100%. Sheets of metal, appreciate your support, bro. I couldn't. Shakhtar did us dirty, and Chelsea too. I don't even think we can look at it as Shakhtar did us dirty. They asked for 100 million. They got the 100 million from Chelsea, and they sold him. They named an asking price, and somebody paid it, and they sold him. So I can't even complain. But listen, lots to talk about. I spoke about Mudryk in great detail last night. We did an Arsenal therapy. Anyone hasn't watched that, go back and check that one out. We really break it all down in more detail. George says, big up Curtis in the community. It's a Sunday roast, and we have well done chicken on the menu. Come on, Arsenal. Listen, Nando's needs to get seasoned and cooked today, that is for sure. Mudryk is here. He said, I'm sorry, Curtis. I will see you again. Oh, my days. Listen, I'm going to briefly talk about it just for those who didn't tune in yesterday. I don't want to harp on about it for too long because we've got bigger fish to fry and we know where we've got to concentrate on, and that is this North London derby. Apologies for the picture that I'm about to put on the screen if you're an Arsenal fan, but it is what it is, people. This is the reality of the situation. He's at Stamford Bridge today. They've unveiled him. Number 15 shirt. And listen, we never wanted this fraud anyway, is the angle that I'm taking on it. It is what it is. I was trying to get myself convinced that I was happy to sign him. Now we haven't. He's a fraud. He's a car park Neymar. You're not even a car park Neymar, mate. You're a car park Joel Campbell. Beresford Productions. First time I've ever said this as a Man U supporter, but after what happened with the derby yesterday, listen, I can't even read out that last sentence, Beresford. I'm in agony even looking at that. But the game is the game, and I understand it. LZA Goon said, can't wait to slap Mudryk when they come to the Emirates. Yeah, man, they haven't looked great today. So let's just deal with it. I'm just quickly going to give you some details. Got my notes written down here, people. Now, this is the brief of the entire story. Chelsea have paid an initial £62 million up front with £26 million in add-ons. Altogether, it will equate to £88 million He signed an 8.5-year contract. 8.5 years, people. His contract's till 2031. Absolutely unbelievable deal. 8.5-year contract. What the hell is going on? He's getting £150,000 a week with £50,000 a week in easily achievable bonuses. So you could be looking at 200 grand, but a basic wage of £150,000 a week, 8.5-year contract. And he's also gone on to say here, Miguel Delaney, who's done the report, has said, Mudryk was very impressed by the swiftness and aggression that Chelsea used to convince him to come to the club. The joint owner flew to Turkey yesterday morning. He felt that face-to-face negotiations would make the deal easier to conduct with Shakhtar. He acknowledged that he would be willing to meet the release clause of €100 million, £88 million, and he left Turkey with Mudryk on the private jet back to London the same evening. Unbelievable. They have announced him today after completing his medical this morning. Now, I'm just quickly going to go over it for anybody that didn't tune in yesterday. I've said a number of times that, and I stand by it, Arsenal not signing Mykhailo Mudryk is not the end of the world. It's not a player that I was overly hyped about anyway. However, what I am very frustrated about is when you're top of the league, when you're running around saying you're a big club, great history, this, that, the other, when you go to get a player, when your manager identifies a player and says, get me him, and we know that that player is desperate to join the club and we've got the money, how have they divered and dillied and dallied and not got that deal over the finish line? And let's be honest, Chelsea were not really in the race for him a few weeks ago. So Arsenal had a free hit and didn't get the deal done. Now, all of a sudden, he ends up a Chelsea player. As I said, I'm not going to talk about it for too long. 88 million, they pay 62 up front. Apparently, as well, according to this, they were willing to pay more money up front, more easily achievable bonuses. One of Arsenal's bonuses was Arsenal winning the Premier League. When you haven't won the Premier League for 18 years, the selling club may look at it as, you know, when are we going to get that money? And also the length of contract. They also said they could guarantee him more game time playing left wing, where we've got Martinelli. We probably can't guarantee it. So it's done. Mudryk, done and dusted. I just wanted to go over it for anybody that didn't tune in yesterday. We spoke about it in more detail. There was reports that Edu was flying out yesterday to tie this deal up. Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, one of them said they were going to Poland. The other one said they were going to Turkey. So maybe Edu's somewhere in Poland looking for Mudryk's agent, but he certainly never found him, and he certainly never got the deal done. That is for sure. And what I think Arsenal need to learn from this, you have to be aggressive. People online saying, oh, Chelsea, Shakhtar done this to us. No, we've done this to ourselves. We could have got this deal done before Chelsea even came into the equation. We felt like we had a free hit and someone else has come in and swooped him up with a better offer, more glamorous offer. Money talks, people. 8.5-year contract. He's not going to turn that down. So Edu and the Kroenkes, they have to sort this out. They really do. S. Wade said up front, and Mount is the reason Chelsea got him. Same thing with Liverpool getting Gakpo for so cheap, as opposed to United with Anthony. Sheets of Metal said it's Martin Luther King Day, famous civil rights leader. I have a dream speech. Let us Arsenal fans win. Oh, man, big up Sheets of Metal, man. I'm telling you, Ash, I think they got him an easy jet flight to Poland with no leg room, no on-flight meal, no air conditioning. You're sitting in the middle seat. You didn't even get the window seat. He's currently on his way to Poland. They had Mudryk on a private jet with plenty of leg room, aircon, in-flight meals, drinks. He got, all-inclusive. Edu went self-catering with EasyJet, moving like a pauper. Just to give you some context, because a lot of people didn't agree with me yesterday. And I said this, listen, the aim of this channel is to have good debate and good discussion. I don't expect everybody to agree with my opinion. I've said time and time again, it's not the end of the world that we haven't paid €100 million for a player that I wasn't overly hyped about as signing anyway. It's the fact that we publicly have been embarrassed twice in 7 days by Chelsea. 2 targets that we wanted, and we couldn't get any of them, João Felix and Mudryk. I said at the time I felt we should have signed João Felix. Short term, quick money, easy negotiation, keep him till the end of the season. But it is what it is. It's done. It's dusted. Mudryk, you're a fraud. You look like Justin Bieber, and I hope you have a shocking time at Chelsea. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying it as it is, people. Let's move on, and we do not want to see his face on the screen ever again. Sheets of Metal said, Edu to the Philippines to get the shortest centre-back. Listen, he couldn't negotiate his dinner. He couldn't. S. Wade said, Mudryk getting flown out private jet like an Instagram baddie. I'm telling you. Man had him on the jet. Like the baddie off the gram. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So listen, get him off the screen. Mudryk, done and dusted. It's done. Where do Arsenal go from here? We've got a little bit of breaking news. Came out just before I went on stream. And this is probably going to lead to a poll. I hope it gives you some sort of excitement. I'm going to be honest, it doesn't excite me that much, but let's get it on the screen, people. Graham Bailey, usually quite reliable, to be honest, says that Arsenal have contacted Barcelona. Rafinha and Ferran Torres have been discussed. No bids, just conversations at this point. Edu and Arsenal's hierarchy looking at attacking options for this month after seeing Mudryk join Chelsea. Now, for me, those 2 deals are underwhelming. And again, it's... And Yardman, you are spot on here. It's the contact list. What Edu has proven to me with his inability to get Mudryk over the finish line is if you're not in his contact list in his phone, he's going to struggle to complete that deal unless there's a release clause. Why is he going for Rafinha? Brazilian, work with him. Deco's his agent. He knows him. This is the same Rafinha that 6 months ago turned us down to go to Barcelona. If Barcelona are selling him 6 months later, then there's a problem. Barcelona paid £55 million for him in August. We're now in January and they're talking about selling him. So I believe that something's probably gone wrong. I.e., they've probably looked at him and said, you're not as good as I thought you was. You look good at Leeds. You don't look that good at Barcelona. The second one, Ferran Torres, honestly, I don't know what anybody said. I'm going to put a poll up. I don't want anything, and I mean anything, to do with Ferran Torres. I don't want nothing to do with him. Absolutely. In my opinion, don't bring Ferran Torres anywhere near the carpet. He is lightweight. I think he's an average player. I mean, he scored a few goals at Man City, but I don't want anything to do with him. Arsenal have approached Barca for 2 players. Which one would you prefer? If you had to, I would rather sign Rafinha. I've got to be honest, but none of them excite me. None of them excite me at all. Rafinha or Ferran Torres. I don't want nothing to do with Ferran Torres. It's basically Fabio Vieira on the wing for me. Just a lightweight Donny. And again, Ferran Torres is in the contacts book. Mikel Arteta worked with him at Man City. I promise we're going to be more positive after we talk about the transfers and we look ahead to the game, because that's what matters today. Let's be real. Brian said, big up C-Unit from Brooklyn. Never rated Muddy Boy. Let's go Arsenal 2-1 Gunners. Big up yourself. Brooklyn in the building. Hope you're well, bro. Amaru said, if we had proper owners at this time, they'd be throwing 200 million to win the Prem. Sad I am. I was in London tonight. I'd be having cards up, Kroenke out. If I was in London tonight, sorry. Yeah. Listen, we need to put some pressure on these owners, that is for sure. S. Wade said Ferran Torres can play left, right wing. He got a hat-trick in the Prem. He's decent. For me, he's just an average winger. He looked half decent because he played for Man City and they create bags of chances and you can be a lightweight player. I don't like him. I honestly, I would not be happy if Arsenal signed Ferran Torres. I really wouldn't. Zaha and Tielemans said Scott. Gunnar Vettel said that's harsh. Curtis Torres is decent. I would take him. He gives me zero excitement if we sign Ferran Torres. He could come in and be a really good player for us, but Nathan said, I'm not confident. We never do well at Spurs. It's time to change the narrative, man. Offcut said, stay away from Rafinha. Sam, Barcelona apparently 200 million euros in debt. So they need to sell. They're talking to Atletico about selling Memphis Depay. And obviously it looks as if they're going to sell one more. Recall Nicolas Pepe. I don't think you'll ever see Pepe play for Arsenal again. And as I said, an LSU gunner is saying we aren't talking about a backup for Partey. That's the real need. I said before, even if we'd have signed, you know who, the Justin Bieber lookalike, we need more than that. We need a midfielder. We're a Thomas Partey hamstring away from a crisis. And I don't like the fact that we're not being linked with midfielders. Zaha apparently didn't play very well today, some people are saying. Let's hijack the Depay deal. I would rather sign Depay than Ferran Torres. Jardy Jr., big up, bro, said, new member, welcome to the channel. Appreciate your support, man. We had a member stream yesterday. Big up everyone who came on. Everyone spoke really well. And we'll do another one towards the end of the transfer window. Sheets of Metal said, worst day ever, no signings, what the F, the future repeats itself, who are we going to go for next? We apparently have, you've said £90, you meant 90 million, but we probably have got £90 now in Arsenal. He says, get Maddison or Zaha. Dre said, I don't know about Zaha, he did nothing against Chelsea today. Scott said, Big C, thank you for the therapy last night, it was needed. I needed it, and I think a lot of us needed it. To be honest, Depay and Neves, I would be very happy with that. Of course, Danilo, who we were being linked with, Nottingham Forest have agreed terms, £20 million to get him in. AP said, so sickening to see Mudryk at Chelsea. The club are doing nothing to back up our amazing start to the season and are going to throw it all away. It feels like that, and things are really hanging in the balance right now. Because let's be real, and I'm just going to say it as it is. If we beat Tottenham today, we're flying high. We've got a real chance. If we get beat today, all of a sudden it's a bit of a meltdown, with the signings and then dropping points. Big up True Gunners TV. Forget the last 24 hours. No messing around today. It's time to show these mugs how to play proper football. Come on, you Gunners. Big up yourself, True Gunners TV. Polymation, we should get Prem-proven players to help us over the line. Put £160 million on Osimhen and we win the league. These men are not going to spend that kind of money. I've seen a lot of people online saying, go and get Rafael Leao. I'm like, bro, AC Milan value that guy at like 130, 140 million. They're going to want most of it up front. If we can't get a guy from Shakhtar Donetsk, we cannot go to AC Milan, the current Serie A champions, and sign their most exciting talent. We have no chance. We can spend money, but it's going to be a Klarna deal. It's monthly payments. You'll get it when we've got it. We've got no chance of signing Leao. Absolutely no chance. Palace and Fulham both messed up today. Both dropped points. Newcastle and Chelsea won 1-0. Trossard would be underwhelming, but that's the kind of level that we could be going for. According to Assassin, Barcelona want 100 million euros for Rafinha. So that's that one out the window. King Henry said, Curtis, I feel like now I got deja vu from last January. Our fan base is desperate now. Listen, let's move on. Let's have a break from transfers. Leroy Sané, I don't think we can get. He's starting at the moment. He scored on the weekend for Bayern Munich. I think his issue in the summer was he wasn't starting every week. He seems to be playing a lot at the moment, so I don't see that one happening either, to be honest. Let's have a little break. I'll end that poll shortly, and we'll have a chat about that one. Pedro Neto, yeah, we were linked with him. That one's gone quiet again. Let's sign Mbappe. Maybe we can sign his younger brother. Anyway, listen. Let's calm down. One of the biggest games of the season for Arsenal today. One of the most difficult, but if we win, it could be one of the best. It is the North London derby. Tottenham against Arsenal. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Massive game. And the mood of the fan base is very fragile due to what happened yesterday and the frustration of the last 7 days with João Felix and that Justin Bieber lookalike. But of course, the good news, Manchester City got beat yesterday. If we win today, we go 8 points clear, which would be a fantastic situation for us to be in. And hopefully might spearhead the board to say, you know what, look how good our manager is doing. Let's go and get some business done. On the flip side, they could look at it and say, look how good we're doing without spending any money, so we're not going to spend any more, but that's the worry. Let's talk about the two teams, people. Let's start with the Tottenham team. Boo. Let's talk about Nando's FC, people. Hugo Lloris in goal. They play in a back five or a back three centre-backs. Romero, Eric Dyer and Clement Lenglet, with Doherty and Sessegnon as the wing-backs. Now, I've said it before, and I will say it again, people. This Tottenham defence can be got at. They can be got at. I'm going to be honest, they've got, in that back five, Romero is the only one I actually rate. I do not rate Eric Dyer. I do not rate Lenglet. I don't rate Sessegnon, and I don't rate Matt Doherty. And Emerson Royale's on the bench. He's rubbish as well. Romero is decent. I'm not even going to cap. Martinelli against Doherty. That needs to be carnage down that side. And Saka against Sessegnon needs to be carnage as well. Doherty's actually an Arsenal fan. Sessegnon has got a bit of pace, but Saka's got to cook him today. Lenglet, I've never rated. And Dyer can be got at as well. They can be targeted. Lloris, you've seen his mistake the other week against Villa where he spilt it out as well. Might still have that World Cup hangover after losing in the final. Their midfield, Pape Sarr, who I honestly don't know too much about this guy in midfield. I believe they signed him and loaned him out somewhere. And they've brought him back in, and all of a sudden the guy's starting. They signed him from Metz. He's got a few caps for Senegal. Honestly, don't know much about him. But he starts in midfield with Højbjerg. Again, two-man midfield. This, again, is an area that Arsenal can impact themselves on Spurs today. Spurs are playing 3-4-3 effectively, which means Sarr and Højbjerg are their two centre mids. Arsenal have got Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard in the 10 role. It's effectively 3-on-2. This is where we should be damaging Tottenham. Middle of the park, we've got an extra player. Out wide, Doherty and Sessegnon can get cooked by Saka and Martinelli. That's where you've got to hurt this Tottenham team. You have to hurt them there. If you don't hurt them there, then it's difficult. Bukowski said, get Kessie from Barca. I'd take him. I would take him. Now, on the flip side, where they can hurt you, if I'm being totally honest, is their front three. Kulusevski returns, a player that was linked with Arsenal. Son and Kane. Son not having a great season, but he seems to perform well sometimes against Arsenal. And Kane, who always seems to get a penalty. We need to change that narrative. Where they can hurt you, they leave three players very high. You've got four at the back. If one of them is out of position, they're effectively 3-on-3. So we need to handle business today. It's a big day for Zinchenko. Zinchenko, for me, is fantastic on the ball defensively. At times, I think he's a little bit questionable. And Kulusevski will give him a difficult day. Son will have a go at Ben White as well. So we need to be compact defensively and hit them on the counter-attack at pace and hurt them on the break. So their strength is their front three. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Their weakness is the middle of their midfield and those wing-backs. They can be got at absolutely 100%. So we're going to have to be smart. Saka, Martinelli, on the left, he may have to drop back at times and help Zinchenko. Fave said they might target Zinchenko. Tuki said this is a real test of how good this Arsenal team are. Yellow cards will be reset. So are they reset after this game? Yeah, somebody was saying that, but yeah, this will be our 18th game. I don't know how that works. Somebody was saying they reset after this, but the Tottenham bench, Fraser Forster, Ben Davis, Brian Gill, Perisic, Davinson Sanchez, Skip, Basuma, and Chicken Royale, the Burger King burger. Let's talk about the Arsenal team, the mighty, table-topping, Red Gunners. Top of the league, let's go. Massive game. By the way, the neighbours had the warning. If you hear excessive noise coming from the house today, do not worry yourself. It is North London Derby Day. He understands. The Arsenal team, Ramsdale in goal, Ben White at right back. Zinchenko gets the nod ahead of Tierney. I always felt he was going to. Gabriel, Saliba, Saliba, Xhaka, Partey, Captain Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Edward Nketiah himself. The Arsenal bench: Turner, Tierney, Smith, Tomiyasu, Holding, Lokonga, Vieira, Smith Rowe, and Marquinhos, people. This is something that bothers me when it comes to Arsenal, if I'm being totally honest. Something that really bothers me here with Arsenal is the fact, if you look at that Spurs bench, their bench is probably better than ours. And I've actually got to edit something here because I've just realised that Richarlison is on the bench for Tottenham, which I didn't even see that. So I've got to add him to the squad. But if you look at that Tottenham bench, and we're talking about a Tottenham team that don't make as much money as Arsenal, don't have the history, they're not top of the Premier League. They shouldn't have the pool that we've got, in all fairness. I would say, their bench isn't great, but it's probably better than our bench, if we're being honest. They got Basuma, they've got Perisic, they've got Richarlison. There's a few players there that you would say, all right, he could possibly come off the bench and influence that. Richarlison was starting for Brazil in the World Cup. So that's the disappointing thing for me with Arsenal, is this lack of squad depth is the thing that's going to cost us if we don't get it sorted out sooner rather than later. That's the thing that really irritates me. They're effectively bringing off the bench Brazil's starting striker, Basuma, a player that we wanted. We haven't got players of that level coming off the bench, and that's what really frustrates me with Arsenal. Our bench is not good enough. It still looks like that part bench. Sheets of Metal said Spurs 5-3-3 and Conte is the 12th, a dodgy team. Not just come off the bench, they could start. Yeah, Richarlison would start at a lot of teams. He'd start for Arsenal right now, let's be real. Basuma was a player we wanted, so we can't be running around with Tottenham having a better bench than us, and they're 5th in the league. Mohamed El Neni, by the way, not on the Arsenal bench today. Apparently he got a knock in training, but some people saying he could be close to a move to Aston Villa, was linked with a move to Villa in the week. And Unai Emery, former Arsenal manager, is obviously and apparently interested in him and Guendouzi, actually. So is El Neni on his way to Aston Villa? Cedric, 3rd game in a row, not on the bench. He's been linked with a move to Fulham as well. Apparently, they're in discussions about wages at the moment. So, looks as if Cedric could be on his way out. But also, is El Neni on his way to Aston Villa? Although Arsenal's official take on it is that he picked up a knock in training. But a few reports saying that he could be out and on his way out to Aston Villa. How would you feel about El Neni leaving in this window, people? Dominic said we have to win today after that missed transfer. 100%. We just ended the poll. 82% of you said you would take Rafinha, with 18% of you saying you would take Ferran Torres. So I think that one's quite clear who you would rather take. Arsenal have a 15% sell-on clause on Matteo Guendouzi. Apparently, Marseille want 50 million euros. Villa willing to pay about 30 million euros for him. So we'll have to see with that one. But this Arsenal team, listen, as I said before, we need to hurt them. And this 11 needs to win us the game, really. Who can come off the bench and change it? Smith Rowe, maybe Vieira. No one else, really, unless you're talking about a defensive substitution. We've got to get players on the bench. And this is why I'm saying this might not be the window where Arsenal go and sign 2 top quality players who go straight into the starting 11. That's what I want. That's why I feel we should have signed João Felix, because we need a striker for me. But if you can't get that, then Arsenal need to go and get 2 players who are good. They're good enough to start, but if they don't start, they give you something good off the bench. So if you can't go and get a world beater, go and get yourself a Trossard or a Zaha or a Memphis Depay or a Rafinha or somebody like that. I would love to see a Ruben Neves or a Frank Kessie or two players of that sort of level. You break down that Mudryk money now and you get two players for me. Even if you can't get two players to come into the starting lineup, you get two quality players. Imagine if you had Ruben Neves and Memphis Depay today, and you've got them on the bench, or Frank Kessie, or, somebody, even if it is a Trossard who doesn't really excite me, but improve the squad, try and win the title, and then maybe you've got to go big in the summer. It frustrates me because, to me, being top of the league and having an opportunity to win the league, Arsenal should really have been going crazy in this window and saying, listen, let's try and win the league. Let's shock people and let's go and spend, 150 million and really go for it. But unfortunately, as we spoke about on last night's Arsenal Therapy, we don't seem to have an ownership model that is here to clean up and win everything. They're here to make money and spend as little as possible. So it's a shame, but if you can't get players, then get squad players at least. So there's no excuse. Thoughts go out to Mwepu, who was apparently had a heart attack. He obviously retired from football due to this heart condition. Obviously, I just want to... I've seen a few of you putting that in the comments. So obviously, hopefully, he makes a speedy recovery. And thoughts go out to him, people. Arsenal are not panic buying. I mean, we'll have to see. There's enough options out there for Arsenal to get two quality players in that can improve us. We have no excuse. We're trying to win a title with Marquinhos and Lokonga and a young boy Smith on the bench. No disrespect to any of those players, but we need more quality than that. James said, you're right about depth, Curtis. It's the same starting lineup every week. The bench is too weak. They can't even change it. Mark said, yes, Curtis, just finished dinner, my Sunday roast chicken dinner. Now hoping to cook another, I'm telling you. Season up the chicken. I warned you, Curtis, bro, in December, building yourselves up. What if we don't sign anyone? Just sounds silly. It's true. We get caught in the hype, people. Shameful Donny said he's a United fan, but you're my favourite YouTuber. I appreciate that, bro. 3.5k in the chat. Hit that like button. Let's try and get 3,000 likes. It's Derby Day, people. Mitoma. Listen, he's playing fantastic at the moment, but Brighton, they're not silly. They would ask for big money. They're not just going to let him go on the cheap. We've got 7 minutes until kickoff, people. 7 minutes until kickoff. This game is huge. We can talk about transfers until the cows come home, people, but it isn't going to affect today's game. All that can affect today's game is these players turning up and handling business, people. And this is a massive game. The players are in the tunnel. I'm hyped. It's the North London derby. Arsenal, top of the league. 5 points clear of Manchester City with a game in hand after their third defeat of the season yesterday. Arsenal have only lost once. I said over the week, Arsenal's 3 most difficult games, Tottenham away, Man City away, Liverpool away. We need to change the narrative. This is a Tottenham team that has lost 5 games this season. They've drawn 3 games. We're 11 points clear with a game in hand. They've conceded 11 goals more than us, scored 3 goals less. We're on plus 26 goal difference. They're on plus 12. Everything is in our favour to win this game. However, we've only beaten them once in 9 years in the league away from home. This is a place for some reason that we don't handle business. We've got to change the narrative today. If you want to win the title, Arsenal, you go here. You do not get beat. Minimum you leave that ground with is a point. But that Tottenham team can get beaten. That defence, that midfield can be got at. We need to collect 3 points today. People are trolling us. We missed out on a signing. So what? Beat Tottenham. Go 8 points clear of Man City. Go and sign somebody in the week. And then we deal with Man United next week. They have to handle business. Go and beat this Tottenham side. They are not amazing at home. Aston Villa beat them a couple of weeks ago. We've got to go for their neck today. No messing about, Arsenal. Biggest game of the season. Kamal said, yo, Curtis, what about Ansu Fati and Depay? I think they said they don't want to let Ansu Fati go. Young Spanish player. Depay's on his way to Atletico. Big up Smokey, who said, Curtis, Fabrizio literally did a video covering Arsenal's transfer strategy yesterday. He's doing another one tonight. I don't think we should react. Yeah, Bonnet, man. I seen people yesterday saying they're banning Fabrizio Romano. They're blocking him on social media. He never says, here we go for Arsenal. So, yeah, people are fuming. It's not his fault, though, of course. But listen, let's just concentrate. Bring your clockers. Good luck, Captain Hook settings. Hey, it's on the wall, man. You remember it. The old school know about the clock on the wall, man. Yeah, another training kit, people. A nice pink training kit. I'm sure that will be on sale tomorrow. Win, lose or draw. It'll be about £100. Does look good, I can't lie, but, you know, look better if we win the North London derby. I'm hyped. I'm absolutely about to get hyped for this game. I'm telling you, it's going to go off today. Arsenal against Tottenham. Starting lineup for Tottenham. Lloris, Doherty right wing back. He can be got at, people. Romero, Dyer, Lenglet, the three centre-backs with Sessegnon left wing back. Again, he can be got at. Pape Sarr. I don't think he's ever started against Arsenal. New signing who they've just, brought into the side. Next to Højbjerg. Newton's game, he said, if we don't win this, he's not going to work. I do not blame you. And then Kulusevski, Son and Kane, which, let's be honest, that is their strength. That is their quality. That front three is what they are capable of doing and where the danger is in this team. So we have to make sure we deal with them. On the bench, Richarlison returns. They've got no Bentancur, which is a big plus. He's a player that I rate very highly. But this is a huge game for us, and we have to handle business. North London derby. Watch along. Live now. Let's go. Big game. 2 minutes until kickoff, people. Give me your score predictions. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for a 2-1 win. If we can't beat this Tottenham team, 11 points clear of them. Conte's on the verge of head loss. Their fans seem to keep turning on them every time they go 1-0 down. We have to score first. We have to score first, in my opinion. 3-0 says Carlos. 2-1 says Dre. 8-8 says 2-1 to Arsenal. Machiavelli says 2-1. KFC settings. 3-1 to the Gunners. Vamos Arsenal, la puta madre. Let's go. Big up Big C. I'm so nervous. I'm 4,000 miles away, bro. Nerves are worldwide right now. 1-0 to Arsenal. 3-2 to the Gunners. Classic Curtis 2-1 prediction. 2-1 prediction is basically when I think we're going to win, but I'm not fully confident and I feel like they're going to score. So it's the safety score, innit? 2-1. And it's live! Martin Tyler. Arsenal players are in a huddle. Oh my God. I've come in the red today. I'm in the all red, people. You know what I mean? I'm looking like Game on the documentary album with 50 in that. You know what I mean? Full red. Not that I claim a set, people. If you ever see me in LA, I'm neutral. I'm good. We're talking about transfers. 100 million for an unsettled player. Kevin Campbell just predicted 2-1 on Malaysian TV. Kev, stop listening. Kevin! Stop copying me, Kev. Here we go, people. We're about to kick off. It's going to get loud today. If you've got headphones on, approach with caution. I am going to be loud today, I tell you that. The North London derby. Tottenham against Arsenal in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Arsenal to kick off, and we are underway, people. Here we go. Forget Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Here we go. We are underway. It is a huge game, the biggest game of the season so far. Come on. Let's do this. We're underway, people. We are underway as Arsenal clear the ball long there with Gabriel. Massive game. I am peckish. And it's time for some Nando's. Extra spicy, people. Let's season up and cook this chicken right now. Massive, massive game. Throw into Tottenham, right-hand side. Come on. These are the games where you win the league, people. Trust me, you go to these grounds and win, pick up results. We need a Hulk moment for the good reason. What, rip it in celebration, yeah? Oh, dear. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Massive game. We need to start quick. Tottenham have been notorious for starting slow this season. Stand up. If you hate Tottenham, stand up. If you hate Tottenham, stand up. Over 3K in the chat, people. Lick down that like button. Let's get 3,000 likes. North London Derby Day. Let's go. Let's roast the chicken. I like mine extra spicy, people. Let's do this. Tottenham on the ball. Arsenal pressing. Let's make life difficult. Son. They're on the break here. Tottenham. Sessegnon on the overlap. Thomas Partey tracking him. Left-hand side. Sessegnon whips it in. Good block by Partey. Goes out to a throw-in to Tottenham. We're underway, people. Massive, massive game. Players need to turn up today. In games like this, derby games, the players that have been getting hyped, that have been getting their, their flowers for their performances, you have to turn up in games like this. You can't go missing. Big boys turn up in big games. Nando's FC business, people. Now, I'm on time with the stream. You know what it is? I never clicked the timer. There was already 10 seconds gone, so we'll be there. Mark said, thank God we got Big C because Gary Neville is on the commentary. Don't worry, man. We'll sort this out. Arsenal on the ball. Gabriel, let's get in possession. Calm down. What you got to do when you go to these grounds is calm everything down. They're going to be hyped, making a whole heap of noise. Keep the ball. Free kick. Arsenal win a free kick on the edge of our own penalty area. Zinchenko, who apparently Zinchenko unfollowed that Justin Bieber lookalike who Chelsea have signed. So he's clearly not happy. Maybe he gave him his word that he was signing. But forget it. Let's just handle business. Big up everyone tuned in on Twitch as well. 44 of you on Twitch. 3,000 of you on YouTube. I appreciate the support. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's keep climbing. We just passed 57k. And we got some big upgrades about to come on over the next week as well. Got some stuff going on. Long ball. Ramsdale looks for Eddie Nketiah. Loses the header. Harry Kane. And there's a ball over the top there. Looking for Kulusevski. Saliba does well. Lays it back to Ramsdale. Oof, we're playing some risky football, but it's worked. We got away with it. But we managed to play out nicely there. Here we go. First chance of the game maybe for Arsenal on the attack. Odegaard over the halfway line. Ben White, right-hand side. Saka, good ball into Saka. Wrong side of Sessegnon. Wow! Tough challenge there. Xhaka, 25 yards out. Finds Martinelli, left-hand side. One-on-one with Matt Doherty. Can he do something? Martinelli goes past one. Oh, his shot's blocked. And Tottenham clear it. Zinchenko loses out to Kulusevski there. That was a half chance. In the penalty area. Kane gets away there. Tottenham are on the break. Finds Sessegnon on the overlap. Ben White's got to come over. Son's in the middle. And it's a poor clearance. Poor clearance. Goes out for a throw into Tottenham. Down by the corner flag. Gabriel has to clear the ball better there. Sessegnon is getting in a lot of space down the Tottenham left-hand side because Saka is playing very high up the pitch. And because of that, they seem to be isolating Ben White a little bit there. Son on the left-hand side with Sessegnon on the overlap. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. Big game, big game. We need to take our chances. If you could combine Tierney and Zinchenko, it would be the best left-back in the world. Zinchenko's quality on the ball and Tierney's defensive quality, combine that, it would be outstanding. Tottenham on the ball. They've had the more possession so far. Just as I say that, Saka nicks it off Sessegnon. Can we hit them on the break? Thomas Partey driving through the middle. Finds Martin Odegaard. We got bodies forward here. Half a chance. Bad ball there by him. Ben White does well. Corner to the Gunners. Come on, you Gunners! Arsenal! 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 Come on, you Gunners! Let's do this. Corner to the Gunners. Saka to take it, in swinger. First time we've got up in their half, really, or in their penalty area. Corner. I remember Gabriel scoring against Chelsea from a corner. We'd do another one today, would be nice. Saka to take the corner. In-swinger. Let's do this. Come on. Can a little flick on at the near post from Saliba. Here we go. Saka, in-swinger. Can someone get on the end of it? 5 minutes gone. First corner of the game. Saka to take it. In-swinging corner. Whips it in. It's up in the air. Headed away. Gabriel goes up. Loses out. And Tottenham clear it away. We win the ball back though. Xhaka gets the ball out wide to Bukayo. Sessegnon's getting tight to him every time he's got the ball. Ben White clips it out wide. And we lose possession. Partey wins it back. And we win the ball back. Come on, you Gunners. We've settled into the game now. And we're keeping possession. Quiet these lot down. They can make all the noise they want. Oh, Partey gives it away. It was the right ball, but he played it wrong. And they end up with Hugo Lloris. Oh, he had a heavy touch there. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Here we go. Chance. Martinelli might be offside. Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah. Oh, what a chance. Eddie, pass. Martinelli loses it. Odegaard. Can we get something? He's been bullied off the ball. What a chance for Eddie Nketiah. One-on-one with a goalkeeper pretty much. I think he might have been offside, but the flag never went up. Was he onside there? He's got to score. He's got to score that. Zinchenko gives away a free kick. Lloris got caught on the ball. Had a heavy first touch. Great pressing there by Martinelli. Plays it out wide. Lenglet's clearance. He's onside. I can't believe it. Eddie, you've got to score. He's got to do better than that anyway. It's a massive chance. Hits it into the ground. Lloris saves it. I mean, they did have somebody on the line, but he has to do better. In such a big game, that is a huge opportunity. Huge I wasn't even that hyped because I thought he was offside. He was on. Harry Kane, reverse pass into Son. Looking for Kulusevski. Good header there, Zinchenko. Spurs retain possession. Good play. Martinelli there does really well. Really well. Eddie, lift it. We're on the counter-attack here. It's end-to-end stuff, people. Sherman, you've got to score that fella. You've got to at least beat the goalkeeper. Saka, Arsenal on the counter-attack. One-on-one with Sessegnon. Finds Ben White on the overlap. Ben White with a terrible cross. And it goes out for a goal kick. He has to do better there. Gets to the byline and puts the cross over the crossbar for a goal kick. And it's a goal kick to Tottenham. Great chance for Eddie Nketiah. First big chance of the game. And this is what I said. And listen, I don't want it to sound like I'm writing him off in any kind of way. He's done really well since coming into the team. But I said the judgment of Eddie will really come over those next three games because we're playing much better opposition, you know, Tottenham, City and United. Here's Gabriel Martinelli, 25 yards out, drives into the area. Still Martinelli, goes down looking for a penalty. Referee says get up. Will we get a VAR check? Didn't look much of a penalty, but I'll take anything today. I don't care. Arsenal win the ball back. We're starting to turn the screw on them now. Odegaard into Eddie. Does well. Zinchenko, left-hand side. Looking for movement. Xhaka. Arsenal starting to dominate. Come on. Partey. Xhaka again. Can we test Hugo Lloris out? Eddie gets fouled there. Free kick to Arsenal. About 30 yards out. Dives in on Eddie Nketiah there and brings him down. And the first free kick from a decent distance. Fouled there by Romero. Could have been a yellow card, that. Big ol' Edgar locked in from Mombasa, Kenya. Eddie should have scored, said Amaru. I think it's a fantastic opportunity for him to score. I couldn't believe he was onside. Free kick to Arsenal here. Probably more than 30 yards out. Maybe 32, 33 yards. Arsenal starting to look the better team now. Odegaard standing over the free kick. I'm sure he's not going to shoot from here. I don't think he's got that kind of shot power. He'll probably cross this to the back post. But Arsenal, 10 minutes gone. We've started the better team. Great chance for Eddie Nketiah. Can't help but feel like he should have scored. But free kick. Odegaard to take it. 35 yards out. He'll whip this into the back post. Arsenal climb. Partey with the header. Puts it over the bar. Another half chance for Arsenal there. Good ball in by Odegaard. Whips it to the back post. Partey's got a lot of time there to run onto that. Needs to get over it. He gets under the ball a little bit more there. And it goes over the crossbar. And goal kick to Nando's. Arsenal have had the better chances in the game so far. Great chance for Eddie and a half chance there. Højbjerg gets clattered there. It's a free kick to Spurs on the halfway line as it slows down a little bit. Danish, I mean, that's why you need another striker. Listen, I don't think Eddie's the answer. He's done well since coming in. I don't think he's good enough to lead us to a title. We need another option. We need someone else. Ball over the top, looking for Sessegnon. Ramsdale drops it there, but then picks it back up and holds on to it. Ref bottled the Romero yellow. I thought it could have been a yellow, but early in the game, you know how it goes. For some reason, you put that challenge in after 60 minutes. Might get a yellow card for that, but because it's after like 10 minutes, ref doesn't want to give it. Partey stitches up Xhaka there. Poor pass, and then he handballs it. To be fair, he's hooked us up because Partey has given the ball away there. They've played the ball past him, and he's just stuck his arm out and handballed it. I mean, in all fairness, that should be a yellow card, so I'm not even going to complain about the ref not booking Romero because Partey should have got booked there. It was a poor pass into Xhaka. He wasn't ready for it. Eddie should have scored, but at least he got into a great position, yeah. You know, but we need more than that. Hope Ramsdale didn't drink 5 Red Bulls. He needs to stay calm. Free kick to Tottenham. Taken short. Forced back to halfway. Arsenal have started the better team, but we've had the biggest chance and we haven't taken it. And winning these games is about taking those big chances, especially when you're away from home. You're not likely to get multiple chances. Harry Kane with a flick on. Kulusevski's offside. Arsenal have possession. And we take it quickly. I like the speed of which we're looking to play today. I really do. Partey should have definitely been booked, so I'm not going to complain too much about the Romero one. Hey, Oren, big up. Big up yourself. Nots ting. Sentans. Martinelli on the ball for Arsenal. Finds Zinchenko. 13 minutes gone. Curtis Chilman genuinely would have got cleared. Nah, listen, it's a chance. They had someone on the line, but if you hit that with enough power, you know, it can go past him. Here is Saka, gets muscled off the ball by Sessegnon there. One thing I'll say about Sessegnon, he is up for the battle. Zinchenko's got to get this. Long ball by Kane. Kulusevski on his back. He does well. Finds Gabriel. Keep the ball. Thomas Partey on the half turn. Good play by the Gunners there. If Zaha was here, Eddie would still play. Yeah, he probably would. He loves him. I would rather Eddie miss early but keep getting the chances. Well, you hope he does. You hope that's not the one and only chance. Partey, fantastic ball over the top. Finds Saka. One-on-one with Sessegnon. Into the Tottenham penalty area. Chance for Arsenal. Hits the byline. Whipped in. It's in! Arsenal have scored! Yeah! Bukayo Saka gives Arsenal the lead. Hey. Woo! Swish! Arsenal take the lead in the derby! Hugo Lloris with a clanger! Yes! Nando's getting cooked! The chicken's been seasoned! Lloris is drunk! And Arsenal take the lead! Terrible goalkeeping by Hugo! That is shocking! Absolutely shocking! Arsenal take the lead. It was an awful cross. He gets to the byline. Oh, Hugo, you're having a nightmare. Oh, get in there. Hugo's drunk. People, I'm telling you. He's had an absolute nightmare. It's not even on target. Saka 1-0. Get in there. That is, honestly, they need to check his Sky Bet accounts, I'm telling you. He's got money on Arsenal to win. I'll take it all day long. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. That will go down, by the way, as a Hugo Lloris own goal. The cross wasn't even on target. Take that, Nando's. Hugo. He's drunk, people. I'm telling you, he's drunk. Arsenal take the lead in the derby. Come on! Yes! We're coming for this, I'm telling you. Stan, you better spend some money if we win this game. Man like Lloris, he's been on an all-night bender, people. Hugo, Ray and nephew. Hugo, man. Arsenal lead. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest. Come on. Let's do this. 1-0. What a goal. That's a mad goal. The cross wasn't even on target. He fumbled it back over his own shoulder. Absolute clanger. That World Cup finals finished him, I'm telling you. He's still having nightmares about Messi. Ball whipped in. Ramsdale collects it. Come on! Let's do this. Hugo's had a nightmare. Oh, dear. Come on. Spillage on aisle 7. Yeah, we've had a spillage on aisle 17. I said spillage on aisle 17. Hugo Lloris has dropped another bottle of Ray and Nephew, please. Thank you. He's drunk, mate. I'm telling you. Arsenal take the lead. It all came from the pass over the top from the general, Thomas Partey. No one's going to talk about it, but listen, we remember those things here. Partey, middle of the pitch, goes direct, ball over the top. Saka gets in the space in behind, crosses it in. Hugo throws it over his own shoulder. And Arsenal take the lead. Great ball from the general. Trust me, the general. Don't forget, I'm going to tweet it as well. Don't forget the pass. Oh, Tottenham on the attack here. Let me just calm down. Sessegnon, reverse ball into Son. Brilliant save by Ramsdale. Brilliant save. In the build-up. And we're all right now. We're all right. We've cleared it. Great ball by Partey in the build-up, man. Jeez, it's all going off. It's all going off. So I said, I just switched to expressions quickly. Listen, feel free, people. Go there, troll him, and then come back. Garbo now, let's go and blitz these chickens and win the game by half-time. Trust me, bro. Brio said T-Pain, bartender said, I'm at the bartender. Ooh, looking for me. I'm at the bartender. All sorts of T-Pain going off right now. Oh, brilliant tackle, Zinchenko. That's what we do, Kulusevski, bruv. Wrap him up, yes. We got the best Ukrainian in the Premier League anyway. We don't need that Justin Bieber lookalike. Let's go. Cliffy boy, yes, Curtis on the couch in Miami watching the match on mute, listening to your brethren. Thank you very much, Hugo. Ah, dear, it's beautiful. Great tackle from Zinchenko. Wow. Roughed him up, yes. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We have got to be careful, though, because Tottenham are starting to get on the ball a little bit. Let's get a second goal. Odegaard dropping shoulders on Højbjerg, sending him to the shops. Go on, Zinny, lad. You're the best Ukrainian in the Prem. Let's go. We're coming for their neck. We're coming for their neck today. Let's get the second goal. Partey, keep running the show, man. They can't live with him. They can't live with him. Let's go. Martinelli, one-on-one with Doherty. Run him. Run him. Go on, Martinelli, lad. Run him. We'll take the corner. Go on. Press. Oh, have they got out of that? We had them in the corner there. I don't know how they've got out. Keep going, you Gunners. I want that second. Hugo Lloris on the ball. Oh, hey! Sessegnon loses it. Come on. Let's go. Referee! Come on. Give us a free kick. Go on, Saka. Saka keeps it in right-hand side. We're on him. Here's Eddie Nketiah. Pulls it back. Oh, cleared. What a chance. Arsenal all over him. Odegaard, 25 yards out. It's all going off. Partey. Oh, Thomas. Gives it away. We win it back, though. Calm down. Karma. Woosa. Here's Odegaard. We're cooking. The chicken's in the oven. Make sure it don't burn, people. Here's Zinchenko. The best Ukrainian in the Premier League. Don't you forget it. Hope Mudryk is watching this, by the way. 10th in the league, accepting cookies and all that. Sheets of metal. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. We're keeping possession nicely now as well. Nah, man, I can't relax. It's Derby Day. You're mad. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight after this game. I'm going wild. Saliba. Ball over the top. They're targeting Sessegnon now. Look at Saka. Too strong for him. Throw into Tottenham. Let me calm down now. It's wild. It's wild, people. We could have been 2-0 up. Saka rolls it into Eddie, gets to the byline. Oh, he's got to pick out Martinelli, really. He drills it across the area where really Martinelli, he needed to pick him out, you know. But he put it in the danger zone, but he needed to pick the pass out. Tottenham don't look great. Here's Son on the ball. Go on! Could have nicked it off him there, Saka. Force him long. Force him to go long. Højbjerg. Up against Odegaard. Foul him, man. Stop that. Wow. A lot of people saying that Peacock's, the streams let you all down in America. Hopefully it comes back on. Tottenham on the attack. Doherty finds Højbjerg. Højbjerg 25 yards out. Shoots. Blocked by Thomas Partey. And Martinelli wins the ball back for the Gunners. We've played really well. We've played really well. Zinchenko. Oh, Zinny! You're the best Ukrainian in the league, fella! Baller! Tell him again. Here's Eddie by... Oh, we are cooking! Go on, Saka! Get at him! Saka against Sessegnon. Here's Odegaard. Hit it! Odegaard shoots! Oh! Saved by Hugo! Goes out for a corner. Come on! Arsenal! 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 I thought that was in the bottom corner. Hugo tips it wide. He's steaming. He's absolutely steaming, Hugo. I'm telling you. He's been on an all-night bender. He knew what was coming up. Oh, dear. Could have been 2-0. We're all over him. We need the second goal. We need the second goal. If we get the second goal, we are cooking. Saka, corner. Come on. We can win the league, people. Couple signings and we're moving. Let's turn these lot over. Second goal here. I can feel it. Saka, in-swing corner. Whips it in. Eddie goes up for it. It's up in the air. Zinchenko. And Tottenham clear it. They scramble it out for a throw-in. Leave the ball. Zinchenko. Slow it down. Slow it down, people. Sacre bleu. Lloris. Keep peppering Lloris. Here's Thomas Partey. The Tottenham fans are booing him. Don't worry about it, mate. Just put one top corner and celebrate. I think he was looking for a towel there to dry his hands. They ain't going to leave you no towel. Come on. Rory Delap settings. Long throw. We can turn into Stoke for 20 seconds if we have to. Thomas Partey with a huge throw. It's up in the air. Comes back out to him. Cleared. Go on, Partey, the general. Whips it back in. It's a poor cross headed away by Harold. Zinchenko heads it back in. It's up in the air. Arsenal win the ball back. We are playing so well today. Just as I say that, we give the ball away. Spoke too soon. But Arsenal win the throw-in. Antonio Conte, his wig's all over the place right now. He's fuming. Come on, man. Come on. We're playing really well. Really well. Partey on the ball. Zinchenko stepping into midfield. They cannot live with the extra body in there, Tottenham. Here's Gabriel Martinelli, left-hand side. Zinchenko's in a bit of space here on his right foot. I think he wanted to hit it. Saka up against Sessegnon again. They're struggling. Saka goes to the byline. Martinelli back pass. Eddie, oh, just goes over his head. Comes out to Partey. Oh, it's the post. Oh, my God. He nearly scored goal of the season. 25 yards out on the volley. First time. Smashes it against the post. Oh, my days. The laptop would have been going out the window. Look at the tackers. Oh, my, no. He deserves that to go in. If he scores that, the stream ends. The laptop's out the window. And I see you when I see you. Oh, my days. The Techers. Wow. The Techers deserved a goal. We are battering these lot. Wow. If that goes in, you're talking about goal of the season. Honestly, that is outrageous from Partey. He's improved so much. He used to hit pigeons. Wow. If he scores that, it's wild. Hey, we're cooking, man. We're cooking. I'm telling you. Puskas Award settings. Jeez, Saka gets hit there by Sessegnon. Dirty tackle. Free kick to Arsenal on the right-hand side. The only thing I will say here, people, right? I love the way we're playing. We have got to score a second goal. I'm telling you now, it actually worries me when I see Arsenal play this good And it just makes me think we need to finish. We need to score the second. We need to score the second goal. They're there to be beaten. They're there to be beaten. They look fragile. Free kick to Arsenal, in-swinger. Second goal, and I think they're struggling. Odegaard to take it, in-swinging free kick, whipped in. It's up in the air, it's cleared. Saka brings it down. Odegaard back into Saka. Foul by Son. Referee ain't going to give it. I think he said shoulder to shoulder. Scenes if that goes in for real. Sheets of Metal said, I'm telling you, bring that clock, tick tokens, TikTok. Oh, come on, you Gunners. Come on, man. We're cooking right now, but we need the second. When you dominate a game this much, you need to score the second goal. Tottenham have the ball back now as well. With Langley. They've been very poor, but they're lucky to be 1-0. That's the frustrating thing about it. Long ball, Zinchenko wins the header. He has been fantastic in this first half. That's handball, surely, ref. Ref, blow the whistle! It's handball. Tottenham have the ball. Partey to blood clot, I'm telling you. Here is Son for Tottenham, left-hand side. Zinchenko's been brilliant first half. Thomas Partey, excellent as well. Gave the ball away once early on. Since then, he's been quality. Saka as well. They're struggling to deal with him. We need the second goal. We need the second. 26 minutes gone, people. Arsenal 1-0 up. Hugo Lloris' own goal. Absolute clanger. But we need the second goal. We're dominating the game. And, you know, you feel like there'll be a time where they have a little spell. So we need the second. I say, cool, no brethren. Hey, Matt, big up yourself. Stop nicking all our players, man. We're trying to sign people. Tottenham on the ball. Langley. Or Langley, is it? Whips it in, headed away by Saliba. And Nketiah loses the ball there. To Pape Sarr. He's got to do better. Got to hold that. It's Sessegnon. Skip Saka. Good tackle by Eddie. Wins it back. Throw in. Partey felt sorry for the Pigeons. White Hart Library, yeah, but we got to get over the finish line. Yo, are we actually going to win the league? We need a bit of squad depth, man. That's the only thing. I'm not going to say it. We're a long way. We've got to win this game first as well, by the way. Long way to go. But we've been much, much the better team. Really enjoying this performance. If only Gabby Jesus was fit, 100%. Them options would be vital. Tottenham have possession on the edge of their own box. We've stifled them. They don't seem to be able to live with our energy and our speed. Come on, win the ball. Good tackle. Good tackle. William Saliba in front of Kane. Thomas Partey hits it into Saka. Saka in the penalty area. Cuts onto his left foot. Odegaard in support. Very strong Saka. Rolls him, tries to shoot, hits it. And Tottenham clear it. They scramble it away though. They've got no one up there. Goes out for a throw-in to the Gunners. Much the better team, but we've got to get that second goal when we get in those areas. I said at the start of the game, in wide areas and in the middle of midfield, they will not live with us. Because we got Odegaard, Partey and Xhaka, and then Zinchenko drops in there as well. At times, we got 4 people in the middle. They've just got Sarr and Højbjerg. They can't live with us. And also, their wing-backs can't cope. Look at the way we're moving the ball. Zinchenko, Partey. We look like we got all the time in the world in midfield. It's because we got extra players in there and they don't know how to deal with it. Saka finds it. He gives it away, looking for Eddie there. Zinni does well, gets a tackle in. Højbjerg, poor header. Saka wins it back. He's having a great battle with Sessegnon. He's done him. Saka finds Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Come and get the ball. Can't let him nick that off you there. Odegaard into Zinchenko. We look so good in the middle of midfield. But we have to score the second. I can't stop saying it. Here's Ben White, right-hand side. He's got movement in front of him. Whips it in. Eddie brings it down. Can he keep it in? He does keep it in. Doesn't go out for a goal kick. Good control. Ben White, recycle it. Odegaard. Good footwork up against Højbjerg. Tries to do a little roll on him. Højbjerg's muscled him off the ball there, though. And they win the ball back. Harry Kane. He'll dive. I'm sure he'll dive. Don't let him just play out. Go on. Press him. Goes for a long ball. Gives it away. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Arsenal. Seriously, we are playing fantastic. but we need to score. Partey finds Odegaard. We look levels above them today, seriously. But you've got to punish them. They're probably desperate for half-time. They want a Jaffa Cake and a Lucozade Sport right now. Here's Gabriel on the ball for Arsenal. Thomas Partey has been fantastic in this half. After giving the ball away quite cheaply early on. Martinelli! Somebody just said that in the comments as well. He's been a bit untidy. We win the ball back, though, straight away. Here's Martinelli again up against Matt Doherty. Gabby hasn't actually played that well, if I'm being honest. If I'm nitpicking, Eddie and Gabby are the two that we need to get a little bit more out of, man. I'm telling you, they want a Jaffa Cake and a Lucozade Sport. They're knackered. Here's Saka up against Sessegnon. Sessegnon takes it off him. And Spurs have the ball back. 31 minutes gone. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. We've been much the better team. Win the ball back there. That's much better from Martinelli. Xhaka finds Gabriel, who steps forward. Finds Eddie. Ref! Now, come on. Same guy again. This is where Arsenal wind me up. You're too nice. Get around the referee and get this guy booked. Is that Ramiro again? Get him booked, ref. Yeah, Zinni knows, man. Get around the ref. It's the same guy that gave away a free kick before Ramiro. Get him booked. AirPod Albert is speaking to him. He's got no AirPods in. What's happened to AirPod Albert? No, well, it is a free kick, but no yellow card. The same guy. Oh, yeah, they'll charge us for complaining, the FA. Should have got booked. That's the second foul he's done there. Get around the ref. Say, ref, that's twice he's done that. That's got to be a booking. 3.5k in the chat. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe. We're looking for 3,000 likes. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard whips it into the back post. Lose the header too easy. Zinchenko heads it back in. Gabriel's up with Lloris, and Lloris collects it. We didn't make the most of that. Lloris goes long. Looking for Kulusevski. Ben White is up against him. He keeps it in. Arsenal win the ball back. And has it gone out? Throw into Arsenal. Good defending there. You got the stream back, people in America. Good. Tune in. Turn down the volume, though. We're here. We've got a monthly direct debit to the FA. They just love charging us, man. Gabriel and Saliba. The whole back four. Whole back four's done well. And the goalkeeper. The whole team's done well. If I was really nitpicking, I'd say Martinelli's got to tidy up. Eddie's got to look after the ball a bit better. They're probably the only two that I would say we can get a bit more out of those two. But yeah, we've been excellent. Zinchenko has been outstanding next to the intelligence, and Partey as well. We've been brilliant. Oh, just as I big up Partey, he gives the ball away. But he does win the ball back. And that's a free kick to Arsenal. But, yeah, you got to be careful there. I like the way Xhaka's saying, come on, though. Come on, bro. I love the performance, but you can't give the ball away there. But he did win the ball back, so I let him off. But still, I don't want to see you giving the ball away like that. Keep shooting at Lloris. Lloris's head's gone right now. You lost the World Cup final about 6 weeks ago. Played against Villa, spilt one out straight away. And then today, he's threw one in his own net. You just got to keep shooting. Martinelli gets wiped out there. Ref, come on! Are you going to book anyone? Finally! Thank you! Ramiro again, you scumbag! How many fouls? Finally! You see, he could have got booked last time. He could have got booked last time if we'd got around the ref. And he does it again the third time. I mean, look, there's hardly anything in it. I don't think he even makes a lot of contact, but who cares? Get Ramiro in the book. Let's get him sent off. Buenos Aires, I know he won the World Cup for you, but today it's La Puta Madre settings for him. Arsenal live with Curtis commentary. It's the only way. Big up yourself, bro. Sheets of metal. Why do I feel nervous? Nothing wrong with nerves. It's an important game. I feel nervous. But, I'm optimistic with the way we're playing. We can beat them, We need to keep testing Lloris. Ball over the top. Looks for Eddie. Eddie can't reach it. And Lloris comes and collects it. Put Lloris under so much pressure. Put crosses on him. Take shots at him. Put him under pressure. Long ball by Lloris. Finds Partey. Finds Saka. Brilliant. We're on the break here. Give it to Odegaard. Odegaard, 25 yards out. Shoots. Yeah! Yeah! Martinelli! What a strike, Martin Odegaard. 25 yards out. Bottom corner. Scenes. Bang. Shoot. Wallop. Hugo's in the mud. What a finish. Absolute scenes. Odegaard, oh my God, what a goal, fella. I apologise for ever questioning that guy. Absolute scenes, people. Scenes. What a goal. Oh my days, I'm sweating. I feel like I'm playing. What a finish. I can't believe it. I am gassed. I'm in the armoury tomorrow morning. Anything you've got in a medium or a large, I'll take it. Oh my days. Damn, 2-0 to the mighty table-topping Gunners. It's absolute scenes. Hey, big up Cruz, big up Taylor, and big up Rico, tuned in, locked in. You know what time it is. You know what North London is. It's well and truly red, man. Big up, tuned in, family business. Scoreline's changed, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, dear. End the stream. Word to X. You're getting popped. I might even have to drop in a comment in his stream. I can't lie. He needs to end that stream quick for his own safety. End it. Is he even streaming? He's probably at the game, isn't he? I don't think he's streaming. Is he live? Or has he ended it? No, I don't think he's... Yeah, he's at the game. He's at the game. He's lucky he's at the game. I would have been all up in that stream. Sheets of metal. Come on. I'm telling you. Jerk chicken settings. They have been jerked. Jerk chicken settings. The chickens are coming home to roost. Look at us. It's like we're like the baby version of Wenger's, team when we used to bop everyone. Oh, look at us. We're just... Damn, I can't believe this. Big up Ken Jordan who said yes. Big up yourself, bro. Thank you for the super chat. I am sweating. I feel like I've played this game myself. What do we want, people? Do you want curry chicken? You want some peri-peri chicken? You like it jerked? Do you like it just a little lemon and herb? How do you like your chicken, people? Because we're cooking right now. Saka, almost got in front of Sessignon there. Golazo la puta madre. 8 points clear, man, speaking Spanish. You know what I'm saying? We're cooking. Look at us. Hello, Arsenal? Yeah, anything in a medium or large, just send it. Next day delivery, I'll send you the card details. I'm sorry, I'm in the armoury tomorrow morning. I want 4-5-0. Let's turn this into a shambolic display by them. Big up Brio as well, bro. Oh, my days. Oh, my God. End the stream, Dave. Where is X? He better leave that stadium. Where is Toby? What you saying? They need to calm down. But listen, you know what? Football is a funny old game. Let me not get carried away. 2-0 is a fragile lead still. So let me not say too much online. I keep it in the confines of the stream. Zinchenko, for me, has been absolutely outstanding in this first half. You have seen today the reason why he plays ahead of Kieran Tierney, because what he does by stepping into midfield is just crazy. It's crazy what he does. He's been absolutely outstanding in that first half. Honestly, that pink jacket they walked out in, if you see me in that jacket tomorrow, just forgive me, people. I know what I said last night, but, I get hyped. I really do. I get hyped. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. There's a long way to go. We haven't won the game yet. I can't lie. I don't want to get carried away. C Unit, my captain. Big up TMB. I want more. 2's not enough. Referee! Get your card out! Protect him! Starboy Saka gets wiped out. Free kick to the table topping. 2-0 leading. Red and white army. Mighty. Gunners. Clement Lenglet. What kind of fraud is he from Barcelona? Fraudulent centre-backs. Fraudulent. My captain Odegaard, I'm sorry. I called you Solar Guard. You don't even need the sunshine anymore. You can perform in any condition now. Time for a classic Eddie third goal. I'll take an Eddie goal. Sherman Klump settings, people. Body love settings. Free kick to the Gunners. 5 minutes till half time. Shameless! Enjoy this, bro. Enjoy this. I always tell Arsenal fans, anytime we're having a good time, enjoy yourself. Because we've been through we've been through a lot. Damn. Free kick to the Gunners. Listen, I'm being honest, people. 3-4, 5-0. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm sorry, I'm being greedy. It's time to embarrass them now. If we score again now, 25 yards out, free kick, right of centre, Martin Odegaard on his left foot. Just bend this in the top corner. Hugo's steaming. I can smell the alcohol on his breath through the TV, mate. He's had 4 bottles of Ray and Nephew last night. Need to be a member, Big C. Come on, man, join, get involved. Here's Martin Odegaard, free kick, 25 yards out. Oh, it's blocked by the wall. Not a great free kick. And we're forced all the way back to Ramsdale. It is what it is. Didn't get under it too well. Ramsdale smashes it long. Looking for Martinelli. The crazy thing about this, we're 2-0 up. Martinelli hasn't really got involved that much yet. Eddie hasn't really been involved that much yet. We can even go up a level. You know? I got 5 on it. Going messing with that. And look at Antonio Conte. Snatch the wig off his head now. Dash it on the floor, Mikel, and stamp all over it. Look at Mikel, nice tidy hair, Brill cream, no grey hairs, the beard's all shaved. Conte, the wig's kind of going in the wind, the toupee's about to come off. Mikel, show him what time it is, man. Here's Saka, we're cooking. Oh, it looks for the run of Eddie. They can't get the ball off us. We're a joke. We're an absolute joke. For the right reasons, though. Here's Granit Xhaka. Whips it in, cleared. Look, we'll get the ball back in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, no, they've kept it for about 10 seconds this time. I can't lie. But we've been outstanding. Here's Kane. Get up, you fraud! That is not a foul, man. He's the most protected player in the Premier League. He put his last penalty on Mars, man. Jesus. You can't touch Harry Kane. I'm telling you, first challenge you put in on him, ref can't wait to blow. Wonder if the car park Neymar is watching. Yeah, well, he got his 8-year deal anyway. He's got money, so he's good, man. I'm not going to say too much on social media. I can't lie because 2-0 is not certified. Let's be real. So I'm gonna keep it calm, you know. But on the stream, it could go mad. Long ball looking for Harold. Harold can't get it. And Rambo picks it up. Muddy boy effing who? Hey, you listen, stay at Chelsea and collect your dough, bro. I respect the game. You know, get your money. It's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money. I just want to let the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the... You know, he's on that thing. Yeah, collect the dough, man. I'm trying to see Odegaard lift titles in, mate. That's what I'm trying to see. I want to see Odegaard showing armpits in May, people. Oh, hey, that's what I'm trying to see. Saka, mate. Oh, he is ripping this Sessegnon to bits, by the way. Let's see what he's saying in the comments. G-Dog said Curtis, his missus is trying to sleep whilst the North London derby is on. Look at our fans. Bro, there ain't no time for sleep right now. If we win this game, it's party time. And I don't mean Thomas party, although he's been outstanding. You haven't mentioned Kane. He's been shocking. Here's Martinelli. Wait till Martinelli gets involved as well, by the way, and starts dealing with these, man. Here's Thomas Partey, who's absolutely bossing these frauds. He's bossing them. Their midfield, he's getting bopped. Absolutely bopped. Saka, right-hand side. Finds Ben White. What a first-half performance. This is the best first half I've seen all season from Arsenal. I don't care what anyone says. When you look at the opposite, maybe the Liverpool one. Look at Martinelli. He's giving the ball away. Martinelli has to tidy up. Smith Rowe might be an option second half. Odegaard wins it back. That is not a free kick. Flying Dutchman, Big C, Chelsea paying Mudryk $1 million per match for the next 8.5 years for a player from the Ukrainian league. Thank God we didn't. You know, let's just get someone else. Look how good our team is, right? And we haven't got Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Saka. These people have families, Bakayo. They need to go home to their wife and kids. Why are you doing this to them? He's down injured. He better not be injured. I think he's all right. He's just ruining this Sessegnon. Yep, get him in the book as well. Well done, ref. Referee's been good, by the way. Make no mistake about it. We're all very quick to diss refs. This ref's been very good so far. Listen, like I said, Flying Dutchman, if we ain't buying Mr. Muddy, a.k.a. Justin Bieber, go and get someone else. Give this squad the boost it needs. A couple quality players on the bench, even if they don't necessarily start. Whether that's a Ruben Neves, whether that's a Rafinha, whether that's a Memphis Depay. Go and get somebody else. Boost this squad. Give it the opportunity. Because don't get twisted. When we're playing Europa League and games galore, they're going to get stretched. You don't win titles with 11 players. You need 15, 16. Saka turns again. Eddie's got to get that. Here's Odegaard. Big up Kev in the chat. My brother. This game should be over, Big C. I'm telling you, Kev. You know what? I'm super hyped. I'm trying my best not to say anything over the top on Twitter because 2-0 is still a fragile lead. 3-0 and it's game over. 2-0 is not game over. Even though we've been far better and, you know, like there, we've given the ball away. Zinchenko, I've been praising him most of the game. Ball whipped in. Kane flicks it on. Saved by Ramsdale. Jesus. That's how quick it can change. I've been bigging up Zinchenko for the whole half. And he loses the ball there. Ball whipped in. Kane gets between Gabriel and Saliba. Poor defending. Luckily, it's straight at Ramsdale. So this is why I'm not saying too much. But big up yourself, Kev. I think he's over there in Malaysia working for TV. Do your thing, bro. And we'll link up in the week. Corner to Spurs. Whipped in. It's in the air. Comes out to Højbjerg. Volleys it wide. Hey! Get up, you cheating fraud. Trying to get a penalty, you scumbag. Look how they get around the ref. Look how they're getting around the ref. Get up, Højbjerg. Just stamp on him or something. No, don't do that, actually. VAR, you can't get away with it. They're begging for a penalty here. They better not give a penalty. Oh, yeah. Is this guy serious? Oh, come on. Get up, you absolute fraud. Oh, it's embarrassing. That's absolutely embarrassing. Fair play to man like Rambo. Half-time whistle goes, people. Half-time whistle goes. Hey. I'm telling you. What a performance. Kev, by the way, if you're free, I don't know if you're going back on TV. If you're free, feel free to pop on at half-time or after the game. Let me know. Just drop it in the comments or drop me a WhatsApp. He said, we need the third. They'll adjust in the second half. Listen. We've seen it happen with Tottenham a number of times. 1-2-0 down at half-time. Conte probably goes crazy, takes the wig off, throws it at the wall, and starts going mad. So I want to give huge credit to the team. That is a fantastic first 45. So glad we got the second goal. However, again, I'm switching the narrative again and saying we need the third goal. Because 2-0 to me is still sort of game on. But 3-0 would be game over, you know. So I'm not getting caught up in it. Even with my tweet at half-time, I'm not saying too much. So proud of the team. This is the half-time tweet. So proud of the team. What a first half. Zinni, Partey. I mean, I don't even know who to name. There's so many. Zinni, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, all on fire. Third goal. And it's over. Right. Arteta ball. Spurs look scared. They can't live with it, man. They're trying to hit us on the break. How many times have I said Son, Kulusevski and Harry Kane's name? 45 minutes at home. They've hardly touched the ball. Zinchenko, apart from that little mistake at the end where he gets caught on the ball where we get away with it, Zinchenko's been outstanding in that first half. Best Ukrainian player in the Premier League, I'm saying it. The two players that haven't been quite up to it today are Eddie and Martinelli. Eddie's not looking after the ball. Martinelli, for some reason, just keeps running into Dockett. He can't get past him. And this is what I'm saying. If we're really breaking it down, if we needed to make 2 or 3 changes in this game, can you even take Eddie off? Because who do you play ahead of him? Who do you bring off for him? I mean, you could bring Smith Rowe and put Martinelli up front, perhaps. If you look at Tottenham, a team that are inferior to us right now, a team that we're, at the moment, we would be 14 points clear of. They can bring on Basuma. They can bring on Perisic. They can bring on Richarlison. Richarlison was starting for Brazil up front. We have to get better options in the squad. Eddie's been great. Do you know what it is? No agenda. I just think look after the ball a little bit better. When it comes into your feet, hold it sometimes a little bit. He's worked his socks off. He has. But he's missed a very good chance. If I'm telling you now, as a striker, Eddie will be in that changing room at half time, disappointed that he's missed that chance. I didn't say Eddie's been bad. I did not say Eddie's been bad. Eddie's been all right, but in a big game where you don't get a lot of chances, he will be disappointed that he didn't get past Lloris with that chance. Martinelli has definitely not played well. He's been untidy. I don't know why he's struggling to get past Doherty. He needs to be a bit more direct, in my opinion. Listen, big up to everyone tuned in. 4,500 of you locked in right now. 64 of you on Twitch. Lick that like button and subscribe. Arsenal lead the North London derby 2-0. We have played fantastic football. I'm trying not to get carried away because 2-0 is still a fragile lead. We know that. If you concede early, the game changes. We need to make sure we score the next goal. We've got to score the next goal. 3-0 and Tottenham are finished. They don't come back. Their fans walk out of the ground. It's over. They're done. They play Manchester City on Thursday, by the way, Tottenham, at Manchester City. So it doesn't get any easier for them, that is for sure. We need to get that 3rd goal. Reggie said, I got a tip for you, bro. Covering for broke Peacock. Come on, you Gunners. Appreciate that, bro. I know a lot of you in America watch on Peacock. You said you was having problems with the stream over there, which is a shame. Hopefully it's all sorted now and you've been able to watch the game. Hit the likes, people. Big up, made in Brooklyn, 1975. Hit that likes. We got to get 3,000 likes. We're 2-0 up in the derby, people. We're cooking. Nelson says, our biggest priority has to be cover for Partey. The guy's just different. The drop-off is bigger than any other position when he's injured. We are seeing the best Thomas Partey that we've had at Arsenal. I think this Thomas Partey is better than the one that we saw at Atletico Madrid. I don't think he was as instrumental on the ball as this when he played for them. I think at Atletico, he won the ball, he gave it to Koke and the players around him, and they were the playmakers. Rodri was there when he was there as well. I think he's taken it to another level here. He's been fantastic. Couple times give the ball away, but listen, you're not going to be perfect. His ball over the top leads to the goal. His volley, if that goes in the top corner, you're talking about goal of the season. You really are. And listen, I know a lot of people have been having the argument and debate on social media. He is right up there with Casemiro and Rodri right now as the best DM in the Premier League and one of the best in Europe, I'm telling you. Don't let anybody tell you any different. The guy is on fire. Saka is ruining Sessegnon, by the way. They can't live with him. That's why they keep fouling him. They're just showing you the goals now. I mean, Lloris on the first one had a stinker. But the second one is just brilliant. Partey again. Look at Partey. Gets the ball on the half turn. Takes out Sessegnon and Sarr. Into Saka. Into Odegaard. Bottom corner. You have to always look at these things. Partey is the one who starts everything for us. What a goal from Martin Odegaard. I always said this guy don't shoot enough. He's having a fantastic season. Top goal scorer for Arsenal right now. Would you give Arteta a new deal right now? No, I wouldn't. Not because he doesn't deserve it. He signed one at the end of last season. I think he signed for 3 years, didn't he? So I wouldn't really see the need to give him another new contract. I think you've got to keep him hungry for more. Do you know what I mean? If he wins the title, you give him a new contract. Cheeky bid for Kane. Well, Kane's got a year left on his contract in the summer. I think Kane will go Man United. I got to be honest. Tottenham wouldn't even sell him to us. Just because of the backlash from the fan base, you know. Richarlison coming on at half-time to run at Zinni. He's going to have to make changes, there's no doubt. I think Richarlison, maybe Basuma, because they're getting battered in midfield. Listen, Mikel Arteta, I said it before and I said it again. He is turning things around. I always stand by the opinion that I had may have been a bit over the top, but I believe that when you're at a big club like Arsenal, you shouldn't fall below a certain standard. Now, the credit that I've always given Mikel Arteta, which is different to Emery, Emery tried to patch up the leak. Arteta knocked down the whole house and rebuilt it. And that means that maybe, yeah, you're going to go through some problems. While we were 8th, while we were 15th, while we were losing to Villarreal, I couldn't cope with that. For me, that was unacceptable. However, they've been patient. They've backed him. Maybe not enough. They should have backed him more this January and last January. But he is turning things around and he will get the credit that he deserves from me. And I give him the credit. This season, he's been absolutely magnificent. And nothing but respect for him. I always said I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't mind being proved wrong by a player, proved wrong by a manager, proved wrong by a coach. Arteta this season is manager of the season, probably with Eddie Howe, what he's doing. Outstanding. Listen, win the league. Win the league. I'll give him the biggest apology. I will be eating waffles on stream, mukbang settings, people. No messing around. Curtis, the level of control and quality is phenomenal from this Arsenal side. The only thing missing is the depth. That's the only thing that we are missing. He needs to look to his bench with 20, 30 minutes to go and go, right, I might need to take off Martinelli. I might need to take... He can only maybe take 1 off, 2 off. Can he take 3, 4 off? You can make 5 subs in the Prem, so you need to have 5. Jason said, stop it, Big C, you're making me well up. Listen, let them tears out, Gooners. They're happy tears. Cry like a baby. Clip it, man. You know me. I don't hide. I'll give him his credit. Zoda Khan said we need to bid 120 for Leao. Listen, like I said, any signing that we make is going to be lower than the Justin Bieber at Chelsea. That's what I'm referring to Mudryk as from now on, if you didn't realise. He is Justin Bieber. And he's not even the best Ukrainian in the Prem, because the best Ukrainian in the Prem is that bad boy who's playing at left-back for us today, who's been absolutely outstanding, Zinchenko. Absolute beast. Curtis reducing man to tears. Well, listen, we'll do a cry-along if necessary, people. We'll do a cry-along. Man said confessions. I need to do a confessions. Dear Mikel, I'm telling you. I'm sure I'll meet him at some stage and I'll tell him. I will tell him. I will say, Mikel, honestly, I felt like you should have gone, but you have proved me wrong. You really have. And I will tell him. He may never speak to me again, but I'll tell him. Johnny said, in all honesty, Jesus top striker, Eddie is backup. Yeah, and I'm telling you, that's where it is for me. Eddie's working his socks off. He is. And he's come in and done well. He really has. But yeah, I am looking forward to having Jesus back as well. Gustavo said, hey, Curtis, how about going for Ivan Toney? I would like to see Ivan Toney come in. Again, it depends what's happening with that case. Can't sign a player that could get banned for 6 months. When I cry, I cry. I cry along with you when you smile. I smile along with... We're in this together, people. I told you, community settings, man. You know what I mean? We keep it in the safe space. When we're struggling, we struggle together. Arsenal therapy, you know what I mean? Last night, it was all doom and gloom. I was shouting Kroenke out into the camera. Now, I'm outside the armory at 9 a.m. in the morning asking what they've got in a medium or a large, people. Things change real quick in 12 hours. This is what it is. It's a roller coaster. Don said, I've told you singing is not for you. Don, come on. It's just vibes. You know, it's just a vibes thing, you know. I'm not here. It's not X Factor. I'm not trying to win American Idol. I'm just trying to give you some vibes. It's a Sunday. You know, Sunday. You wake up on a Sunday. Your mum's playing music. Dinner's cooking. I'm just trying to bring you some vibes, man. But, Don, you don't appreciate my singing voice. And I'm trying, but maybe not good enough. Curtis, how is Xhaka? Xhaka, listen, if Xhaka doesn't have a yellow card, then Xhaka is fine. And Xhaka doesn't have a yellow card, so Xhaka is fine. That's all I can say. We want that oil money. Yeah, listen, I said it before. If they need to build a petrol station outside of the Emirates then build a petrol station. But I want 250 million to spend in this window, and that might take oil money to get there. We're shameless people. We'll sing. No, time out, sing your heart out. Yeah, man, you know what I mean, Don Arsenal. Let me sing, man. We're vibes in. We're 2-0 up in the North London derby. If I can't sing in the derby, when can I sing? You know what I mean? It's all mad. Reese Grant said, I thought Curtis was shameless until the car park Justin Bieber walked in the room. Yeah, man, we didn't want him anyway. He's a fraud. They've only brought him in for vibes and his singing voice. Look at his hairstyle. I don't want to play with a hairstyle like that. We're a vibesy team, man. Arsenal, the mighty Arsenal. You can't come with them curtains that he had and that middle part in. I don't want him. Never rated him anyway. He's a car park player. Anyway, big second half, Manish. You're right. Big second half. Let's get one thing straight. I'm going to get this straight now. This game ain't over. I feel so relaxed right now that the ego inside of me is saying we've won this game. But the reality of football and how football can work, can bite you at the worst time. If they score first, this game on. If we score the next goal, this game's over. Pack up, turn off your laptop. See you tomorrow. If they score first, we're hanging on, and it's nerve-wracking settings. So, Amaru, welcome to the community. Big up for becoming a member. We're going to have a member stream again in the next week or two. Don said, Curtis, will you take a draw? You must be absolutely crazy, bro. I'm not taking a draw even with Man City away. I want to go Man City and roll them over as well. I don't take a draw against no one. We're trying to win titles. I don't want to draw. No, I didn't even want to draw before the game. 2-0 up. You're crazy. I'm looking for 3-4-0 here, bro. You must be mad if I would take a draw. If we have a draw, if we draw this game, I'm doing Arsenal therapy at 8 o'clock tonight. Emergency meeting. A draw? I'm looking for 4-0, bro. I don't know about no draw. I ain't here for no draw. Abdullah said, big up Curtis. I wish we have Mudryk. Listen, we calling him Justin Bieber from now on. Or Zaha on the bench right now to assist. Martinelli in the left wing. Him and Eddie look a bit off. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, bro. Smith Rowe may have to be the option for us, you know. Players are back out on the pitch for the second half. Richarlison is warming up. We didn't even want that PCN Neymar. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Little ticket inspector. Putting tickets on cars. Little Justin Bieber fraud wannabe Ukrainian superstar. Only one Ukrainian superstar in the Prem. And that's Donny at left back. Yeah? Look at Odegaard. Skipper setting says, come here, let's get in a circle. Let's talk. Let's deal with this second half. Football Capo, big up yourself. Well spoken yesterday on the member stream as always. Big C, Martin Odegaard needs to work on that B-ball shot. Yeah, people saying he missed the three-pointer, but I don't mind. It might not have been Steph Curry, but, you know, we'll take it. 4.5K in the chat. That's what we call community, people. That's what we call community. Massive second half. Lick down that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tottenham to get us back underway. I'm peckish. The chicken's been seasoned in the first half. Got my jerk chicken and my seasoning. Now it's going in the oven. It's time to cook. Second half underway. Massive 45 minutes for the Gunners. Control the game. Keep doing what you're doing. Frustrate them. Make them make substitutions. Like Kev was saying, will they be that bad in the second half? Probably not. Their fans are probably going crazy. I've got the volume quite low, so I can't hear too much. But we've seen them 2-0 down in games at half-time and improve massively. So we do have to be careful. I'm not taking it for granted. And Conte will have given them a real bollocking at half-time. I'm sure that the wig probably came off and everything. And let's just win this game. I know I'm being greedy. I'm asking for 4-0 and that. But, you know, if we have to win it 2-0, I'll take 2-0. Time for Tandem Ras. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Get that chicken oiled up, seasoned up, and give him a suntan, you know? Here's Martinelli. Come on, bro. We're winning 2-0. You ain't even got involved yet. Gets tackled there again. He's doing that thing, Martinelli, today, where he gets it and just runs. You're just running down blind alleys, bro. Sometimes slow down, look for the pass, then run into the space. He's just running in one direction, you know? We have to control this first 15, 20 minutes. Here's Harry Kane. Good block, Granit Xhaka. Martin Odegaard. Keep the ball. Find Xhaka. Excellent. Excellent. Zinchenko. Keep the ball. Look at the calmness I'm telling you now, Arsene Wenger must have the biggest smile on his face. Look at the football that we're playing. We're playing soccer, people. We're playing soccer right now. We are playing salsa samba football. Look at us. We're like a dream to watch. If we score from this move, Eddie finds Saka. Saka finds... Oh, they clear it. Oh, my days. It's like a training session. They're looking like 11 mannequins. They're doing the mannequin challenge. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. So girl and the girls know me. They know me. Dun, 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 me. Oh, my days. We're balling. Please score the third goal just to take all the pressure off. Here's Martinelli. Don't do anything stupid. Gabriel smashes it long every now and then you need to. Get that cameraman to find X in the crowd. Yeah, man. Where you at, bro? Where you at? I can't wait to see his thing after the game. He'll be like, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Arsenal 2, and them, man. You know them boy there, blood. You know how he's going to come out. He's going to come out swinging. He's vexed. Soccer, bro. We're playing soccer right now. They know me. That you know, you was feeling that bit, innit? See, people like the vibes. Where's Don Arsenal? I'm not here to hit the high notes. I know that. But I'm just here to give you some vibes and chill. It's a Sunday afternoon, you know. We're chilling. Here come Tottenham, though. I might not be chilling if this goes wrong. Kulusevski cuts inside. Puts it over. Calm down, people. Try to bend it in the far corner. Goes high and wide. See, the only thing there, when Zinni drops into midfield, if they win the ball back quickly, he doesn't get back into that left-back position. Gabriel gets drawn out a little bit there. And he cuts inside and gets the shot off. Local said we can win the league. We need to. That's what we're here for. Eddie does well, wins the header. Martinelli, come on, get to the ball. Get to the ball. Let's get this Romero sent off. Oh, it's gone out for a throw. Throw into us or throw into Arsenal. I don't know how. It looked like this. Sheets of metal. That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Yeah, yo, vibes, come on, you just got to feel the rhythm and run with it, you know. Welcome. I show speed settings, man. Trust me, I'm just trying to relax. The third goal would completely relax me right now. Probably should have been a throw into them, but who cares? I don't care. Thomas Partey with another long throw. Rory Delap settings. Go on, Tom. Big long throw. I love this. How come he never did this before? Why has it took him so long to do this long throw? Long throw into the box. Flicked on by Gabriel. Eddie jumps up. He can't get it. Come on, Martin Odegaard. You got to get there. Good lad. Go all the way back to Rambo. Goes all the way back to Rambo. No mistakes. Nothing dramatic. Just deal with it, Rambo. That is not a great ball out to Zinni, but Zinni does superb. Zinni, you have been outstanding, fella. We're under pressure. It's Harry Kane. 25 yards out. Good save, Ramsdale. Oh, a little bit of pressure there. It's poor there. We gave the ball away. Kane cuts inside. Gabriel shoots across the goalkeeper. Martinelli again. I think Martinelli's got to come off. I'm a big fan of Gabby, but that is poor there. Poor first touch. I don't know how fit Smith Rowe is. That's the problem. Corner to Tottenham. In swinger, Son to take it. Headed away at the near post. It's up in the air. Saka goes up. They retain it. And it's cleared away. And we get out. Can we hit them on the break? Sessegnon with a header. Go on. Press. Press Højbjerg. Force long. And it's a throw into Arsenal. Got away with it there. If ESR has got the fitness, Martinelli might have to come off. It's not happening for him today. He's just giving the ball away in easy circumstance. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rain. Get on up. It's bobsleigh time. Cool runnings. I might have to get the lucky egg out, man. Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man. Yo, I'm telling you, John Candy settings, man. Football capo, only Samba that came from Ukraine was Eduardo. Yeah, man. Eduardo, man. Good player. Good player still. Willian was good at the start. Obviously, we ignore his time at Arsenal. That's like a nightmare we try and forget. Johnny said, hope Romero doesn't get sent off. We need him for City. Nah, mate. I want him sent off. I mean, Tottenham against City. Probably a draw. Probably a draw would be a good result. But anyway, let's deal with this game. Harry Kane, 25 yards out, finds Sessegnon! Oh, what a save by Ramsdale! Oh, my days! That is an incredible save from Rambo. Splits us apart there. Corner taken quickly. Son, I don't know how Sessegnon's missed that. One-on-one with Ramsdale from a tight angle. Tries to go across goal. Poor defending again. Why are we getting split open like that? Quick give and go. Kane and Sessegnon. Great save by Aaron Ramsdale. Absolutely brilliant. Enough people say, we can't believe. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. We have the one Reese and the one Junior. Yul Brenner and my man Sanka. Yo, big tune. If you know, you know, man. Play for the badge. You see it? Ball whipped in again. Headed away. Partey, we're under loads of pressure, man. We need to deal with it. They've got it back again. Højbjerg, right-hand side. Clips it to the back post. 2-on-1. Kane wins the header. Ramsdale collects it on the floor. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Ramsdale. It's a great save. Saves it with his leg. Clips his foot and goes wide. He's got to score. If he puts height on it, it's in. That is an outstanding save. It's a bit of a De Gea save, that, with his left foot. Martinelli's on the floor. Don't know what's happened there. He's given a free kick to Arsenal. It actually didn't even show us what happened there. Martinelli up against Sarr, just pushes him over. Free kick. I suppose that's why you wouldn't rush to take Martinelli off, because you would feel like maybe he adds a little bit of fear factor. You notice every time he gets the ball, they get two players on him. Pape Sarr gets a yellow card there for Tottenham. Free kick to Arsenal in a great position here. Just left of the penalty area. Great crossing angle for Odegaard. Can we get that third goal? Cool Running's one of the best movies ever. Classic, man. Take your... Hey, man, listen, Craig, don't draw me out. I can't start doing them dances yet. It's way too early. Get the third goal and then we'll go shameless. Odegaard, free kick. Whips it to the back post. Oh, he doesn't make the back post. Gets cleared at the near post. Goes out for a throw-in. That was a poor cross. Got to beat the first defender from there. Facts, Curtis, we shouldn't take Nelly off. Ref has had a good game. Could have a bear in his, but I think the ref's been really good. Not something I will often do is praise a Premier League ref. Throw into Arsenal, which is effectively a corner because Thomas Partey can reach the 6-yard box with his throwing. Thomas Partey, long throw. Pumps it into the area. It's high up in the air. Flicked on at the near post. Cleared away and goes out for an Arsenal corner. I'm telling you now, this long throw from Thomas Partey, it takes us to a different level. The ball's going out for a throw-in. We've got a corner. We've actually got our very own Rory Delap. But he can actually play football as well. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. In-swinging corner. Gabriel Martinelli hasn't had the best of games. Can he get an assist here? Put a bit of quality in. Whips it. That's a terrible corner. He's not helping his cause. And Odegaard is forced to head it out for a throw-in. Arteta throws the ball away. Kulusevski ran over to get the ball. Arteta just drops it down on the floor. Dark art settings, man. Let's get that third goal. Third goal and it's game over. Hugo Lloris clears for Tottenham. Up in the air. Zinchenko wins the header. Martinelli with the flick. Is Eddie onside? Flag goes up. Martinelli has... What's going on here? The Tottenham substitutes running on the pitch to pass the ball. So what then? How's the man running on the pitch to get the ball back so they take the free kick quickly? How's that even allowed? We'll be getting FA fines if that happens to us. Throw into Tottenham. Garbo said, if we don't score a third, I won't have any nails left. Lay off them nails, man. We've got chicken. The chicken's in the oven. Don't worry about it. Nando's getting cooked. Here's Harry Kane. Gets the ball out wide. Chance for Tottenham. Kulusevski, they've got a 2-on-1 here. Shoots back post just wide. They're putting us under pressure, but let's calm down. Just walk to collect that ball. Just realise that Dyer's head is huge. He might be the fridge part too, innit? Maguire. Yeah, man, lay off them nails, man. The chicken's in the oven. ESR for Martinelli, for me, would be the change. He's just not looking after the ball well, which is a shame because usually he's so dynamic, but he's just running in straight lines and losing it. We do look a bit tired. We do. And this is where it's a problem because can we make 2-3 changes at once? Who would he actually trust to bring on in this game? Probably Smith Rowe, not many others. Which is the problem. Would he bring Vieira on? But then who do you bring him on for? Because, oh my, no, Gabby, what are you doing? No, Gabby's got to come off. Gabby's got to come off. That is a horrendous pass. Gives the ball straight to the Tottenham player. Luckily, they only win a throw-in. He does win the ball back, though. Fair play to him, but you got to do better. Eddie with the turn there. Get Romero sent off. Yeah, Romero takes out Xhaka. Go on, Gabby. You're one-on-one with Doherty here. Get at him. Good ball. What a touch by Eddie. Eddie shoots. Oh, Laurie saves it. Great chance. Xhaka's on the floor holding his ankle. They're not kicking the ball out of play. Now there's a free kick. Now, VAR, VAR, VAR. Did he milk it, or is that a second yellow card? I like this from Zinchenko. Arms down. Have a conversation with the ref. Harry Kane's coming over. No point him talking. The ref won't be able to understand him anyway. He's like, Harry, mate, I don't appreciate you spitting in my face. I can't hear anything that you're saying. VAR check. Does Romero get sent off? To be fair, I don't know if he touches him. I don't know if Xhaka, does he connect with him? If there's any connection there, it's a second yellow. I don't know if Xhaka jumps out the way and there's no contact. I think Romero's going to get away with it. I think he's jumped out the way. Man said, yeah, obviously, we lost to Arsenal. I haven't seen the ball since I kicked it to the moon. Yeah, Romero's got away with it, man. Xhaka got out the way of the contact. Christopher said I missed super chat. Apologies, bro. Let me scoot back through and see if I can find it. He's actually going to foul Xhaka. Xhaka obviously jumps out the way to avoid being hurt. And then, in turn, jumping out the way, there's no contact. So, Xhaka's having a real argument with someone there. Is it Conte? Man's having a real argument with Conte, you know. Just go up to him and take the wig off, man. Simple. It's all over if you take the wig off. He's got no talk. He's got no hair either. So, yeah, man. I told you, if we have to fight, we'll fight. We'll take FA bans today. But anyway, ball's back in play. That could have been Romero off, but obviously you're not gonna stand there and let him clatter you to get him sent off. He could have got hurt, got injured. Love the team spirit, says Jason. Yeah, man, we're up for the fight. It's much better seeing Arsenal fight now. We didn't used to. Used to get bullied in games like this. Massive credit to Arteta. Edu is on fraud watch. Chris, unfortunately, I don't know why. I can't find it. South London said we didn't even want that. No, I've seen that one. Here come Tottenham anyway. On the break. Kulusevski. It's cleared by Xhaka. Brilliant clearance. Goes out for a throw-in. People saying take off Eddie and take off Martinelli, but who do you bring on for them? Can you take both of them off? Suppose you could. Who do you play up front? You know, I don't think we can take both of them off. That's the problem. Make sure you smash the likes. 4,000 of you in the chat. 30 minutes to go. Tottenham 0, Arsenal 2. In the North London derby. Tottenham have been the better team second half. Arsenal were far better. Yeah, Chris, apologies, bro. Really apologies. Just send the comment again as a normal chat. Obviously, I'll read it. Sessegnon with the volley. Goes over the bar. Goal kick to Arsenal. Oh, no, it's still in play, in fact. Martinelli wins the ball back. Chris, just send the same comment as a normal comment. I'll obviously read it out. Apologies. Eddie against Eric Dyer. Dyer does well there. It goes out for a throw-in. Techman said, you know what's unusual? It's unusual how we're consistently winning games with this current squad, but I'm here to see how far we can go since the club don't want to sign new players. That's the thing, though. The team deserve that backup because Arteta's going to be in a situation where someone's having a bad game, but he can't take them off because he doesn't see anyone on the bench that he can bring on in that same position, and that's not good. You know, you're putting the manager under pressure that he shouldn't be under. You should be able to look and go, right, Eddie's playing all right, but I'll take him off. Martinelli's not having a great game, I'll take him off, but I don't think he believes he can do that. Spurs, nah, man, sheets of metal. Let's not talk that into existence. We're keeping a clean sheet today, man. Big up for the super chat, though. Dre said, I thought Eddie had pace. Here's Martin Odegaard, 25 yards out. Finds Martinelli. Good opportunity for him. Lift your head, bro. Lift your head. Finds Xhaka. Xhaka's had a good game. Martinelli goes the wrong way. Get him off. Get him off the pitch. I love Gabriel Martinelli. Today, it's not the day for him. We ain't got time for sympathy and what you've done in the past. Get Martinelli off. I want to get Smith Rowe on now. This is how you win titles. I don't care about your reputation. If you ain't performing, drag him. Martinelli's been our worst player today. That's a good ball from Xhaka as well. On his right foot. He goes back onto his left foot and then loses possession. Why does he not hit that with his right foot? It's disappointing that he can get the third goal there. It's a strange performance. The thing with ESR will be how fit is he? He only played 15 minutes against Oxford. Can he handle 20, 30? Here we go. Odegaard looking for Nketiah. Pulls the defender back. No need for the foul. You've honestly, that kind of foul drives me insane. Eric Dyer's running towards his own goal. Right? I know you're trying to put him under pressure. But all he can do is give that ball to the goalkeeper or maybe kick it out for a throw-in. You pull his arm back and you give him a free kick and let him out of it. Chris said, called it C, 2 goals. Early goal, third and it's jerk chicken settings. Come on, you Gunners. So hashtag sell Arsenal. Big up, Chris. Appreciate it, bro. Eddie's first touch is too bad. That midweek game, Dre Martinelli played the full 90. That's a brilliant point. I didn't even remember that. Played 90 minutes on a heavy pitch at Oxford. I suppose the only thing you could say, it was 6 days ago. You would have hoped they'd have recovered. But yeah, I think he needs a rest. If Smith Rowe's fit enough, next 5-10 minutes, I'd be bringing him on for Martinelli. Maybe ESR. For Martinelli as a change. Arsenal win the ball back. Granit Xhaka. Here's Martinelli. I mean, maybe he's just going to give us that moment of brilliance. Goes past Doherty here and loses the ball. He's got to come off, man. Come on. Come on, man. How many times is this guy going to lose the ball? He's losing the ball every single... Look at Thomas Partey, man. He's absolutely outstanding. He's just not at it today. He is not. He's trying, but it's not happening. You have them games some days, man. Nothing works. He's got to come off. Ball over the top looking for Son. It's overhit. Ramsdale collects it. Tottenham fans are moaning. And Thomas Partey's on the ball for the Gunners. Big C, you already know Tomiyasu is coming on first, probably. He loves that change. I tell you what, we're going to... Oh, Zinni. First thing he's done wrong there. Heavy touch. Ball goes out for a throw. We're going to have a hard conversation about who man of the match is today. I'm telling you that because Saka's been brilliant. Odegaard's been brilliant. Partey's been brilliant. Xhaka. Zinchenko. I think the 2 centre-backs. Ben White's been good. Ramsdale's made a great save. I think probably, you know, you could name any one of them almost. I think Partey's been outstanding. I really do. Xhaka's backed him up. Odegaard's goal as well. Yeah, you could name a lot. Zinni's been outstanding. Still 25 minutes to go, though. The game's not over, so still a long way. Let's shore this up after the third. Yeah, the third goal, we haven't created a lot this half. We're sitting back a little bit. Partey or Zinni. Probably Partey, although I've loved Zinni's performance. 60 likes, 4K in the chat. Nah, that's got to be wrong. We was already at like 700 at half time. So it's obviously let's check. What's the like count, people? We're trying to get 3K at least. Oh, we're at 1.9K. Absolute legends, all of you. Honestly, what time does Martinelli come on? Hasn't happened for him today. Here's Son. Rolls it into Harry Kane. You've got to stop the shot. Brilliant block. Gabriel comes back out to Doherty. Whips it in. Kane's there. Saliba wins the header. Zinchenko completes the clearance. We need to get up the pitch a little bit here. Sarr wipes out Eddie. Surely that's a free kick. Ref says no. It's all to play for. It is all to play for. Connor said, I'd rather have Gabby tiring out their defence. Maybe that's the plan. Get him to the 70th, 75th minute. 1.9K is good. 3K would be better. We'll get there, people. Bring on ESR. I suppose the thing is how fit is he, you know? Has he got the fitness to come on for that amount of time in this game? Maybe he's still not up to it. Maybe he's only got 10, 15 minutes in the legs. Jay said, Eddie has been worse. Eddie just lost the ball again. What a surprise. We need that other striker. Today is a prime example. You would have brought another striker on. You would have took maybe both off. Although Martinelli plays a decent ball there to Odegaard, who gets crowded out there by Højbjerg. And he gives a free kick to Arsenal. Well done, Odegaard. 2K likes, 3.9K in the chat. Lick down that like button. Big up, big up, big up. Let's go, people. 2K likes, legends, every one of you. Here's Martinelli on the ball. Good ball. Thomas Partey, 25 yards out. Oh, he got the shot all wrong. Had a little bit more time than he thought there. That could have been the first North London derby, part 2. Big up Paul Harper, who said, big up yourself, Big C. Just got back from a 15-hour shift in time to catch my brother, but with a hairline. Enough love, bro. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, I'm trying to look after the hairline still. Still got the baby hairs from young, but the Arsenal stress definitely don't help. But big up yourself, man, doing them 15-hour shifts. Putting that work in for the family, you know. Granit Xhaka, no. Refs give a free kick. Tony or Mitrovic get them in. Yeah, definitely think we need a second striker option as well. Just so we have options. Imagine if we got Simeone from Napoli. Heads will roll. We ain't getting no one from Napoli, man. They're flying. Greg said, I don't have many complaints about Eddie today. Martinelli has been sloppy. I think the rest of the team are playing so well. It makes it seem like those two are playing worse. Possibly. Get Sané in. Yeah, Sané's playing at the moment for Bayern, though, so I'm just not sure. Romero salty as, yeah, he is, man. He is. He's moving like a real puta today, that's for sure. Tottenham on the ball. People saying I just missed something good that Martinelli actually did. Tottenham on the ball, 22 minutes to go. Just manage the game, Arsenal. Manage the game. Win this. Maybe we go and sign someone in the week. And then Man United next week. Here's Heung-min Son. Brilliant tackle, Thomas Partey. Them little breaking ups of play are so vital. Great ball, Gabriel. Granit Xhaka. Give it to Nelly here. Give it to Nelly. And I'm not talking about the rapper. Finds Eddie. Eddie's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Eddie! Eddie! You've got to score! I'm sorry. I can't defend that. I cannot defend that. What a ball, Granit Xhaka. Got to score. The first touch is poor. Runs away from him. And he doesn't score. Should be game over. Eddie has to score that, man. I'm sorry. He has to score that. And that's the levels. Poor first touch. Against Oxford, he's chipping the keeper. Has to score that. It's poor. You've hit it straight at him. It's hit him in the stomach. Lift it over him, bro. Have to score that, because if it's 0-0, I'm having an absolute meltdown. Outstanding play from Xhaka there to win the ball back. Got to get another striker in. Got to get another striker. Gabby Martinelli gets a yellow card. Get him off the pitch, by the way. But Eddie, man, great movement, great ball. First touch was poor. Got away from him. If he controls that straight in front of him, he's got the whole goal to aim at. Because it goes away from him a little bit, he's forced to go back across it. He hits it straight at him. He's got to score. He's lucky we're 2-0 up. ESR needs to come on. Martinelli's been booked, you know. 2 big chances for Eddie in this game. I said at half-time, Eddie was not doing as well. And people were like, he's played really well. I said, no, he's played well. But them 2 chances, that's why strikers get their 100 bags. And he's lucky we're 2-0 up. He's lucky we're 2-0 up. Is what I will say. Bet 365 have already paid out. Richarlison's coming on, the pigeon man. Remember the pigeon celebration in the World Cup? Ain't no pigeon dancing today, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Doherty comes off, the Arsenal fan. He hasn't... Well, he's actually done all right against Martinelli. Granit Xhaka, the ball. The pass from... Yeah, you're right. The pass from Xhaka. Absolutely brilliant. I thought he was going to give it to Martinelli. He's actually whipped it back the other way. Ibrahimovic at 41 is better than Eddie. Oh, dear. He's run his socks off, you know, but that's the difference between a top-level striker. I mean, there he's done brilliant. Again, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref. Come on, yeah. Brilliant, Martin Odegaard there. Absolutely brilliant. Look at Richarlison pushing Ben White. Someone grab him round his pigeon neck. Don't have that from him. Yellow card for Eric Dyer. Richarlison, what are you saying, bro? Gabriel, come in here and grab up your compadre, man. Tell him you can't do that. It's not that, bro. We're the big team in North London. Don't let him get away with that. Just push Ben White back. What I would give for Ivan Toney, yeah. I'd be all over that. Eddie actually did really well there. That's what I'm saying. His other stuff's been decent. But you got to score your chances. Flicks it over Sarr. Dyer fouls him. Then Odegaard spins and he gets fouled as well. Richarlison's having a meltdown. Sané's not leaving. Somebody just said, where's that gone? Sorry. As a Bayern fan, Big C, Sané not leaving. He's our best attacker after Musiala. I've seen that he's been starting, so I think that one's done. Depay would have put that away. I think he would. We badly need a striker, Big C. Eddie is average. He's showing it in this game. It's sad because Eddie's played all right, you know, and if he'd scored, I'd be giving him a high rating tomorrow. And here is Eddie. Oh, shots blocked. Comes out. But them chances are the bread and butter for any striker. You can't hit them straight at the keeper, but hey. Little 1-2, Saka and Odegaard. Oh, we're a joke. We're an absolute joke to watch. I think we're the best team in the Premier League this season in terms of entertainment. Here's Martinelli, still getting tackled. Just put him out of his misery. Honestly, I think he'd miss an open goal from a yard out right now. He'd hit the post. Just get him off. No, we have to back Eddie. We have to back him. We've also got to be honest. He's missed 2 sitters. 1 sitter and 1 very good half chance, I would say. And this is where you just need somebody else to come on just to change things up and freshen it. Eddie is making Depay look like a great option. Martinelli has to come off. He's on a yellow card as well, and we know he plays on the edge. Imagine Ivan Toney up front in this team. 17 minutes to go. Long ball by Rambo. Goes all the way through to Hugo Lloris, who collects. And 17 minutes. We've done well in this first half. I expected them to really swarm us. Stop it back there, lad. Listen, we're backing him, George, but we're not going to ignore big missed chances. You know, we're not going to close our eyes and just Stevie Wonder it. He's ran his socks off, but we're trying to win titles. We at the same time, we are backing him, but working hard doesn't win you the league. Well, you've got to finish them chances. Why are we not scoring? What the heck is going on, says Sheets of Metal. The chicken will be ready in 16 minutes, people. Ball whipped in. Kulusevski back post goes all the way out for a goal kick. Manage the game. Slow it down. I would love to see ESR come on right now. Perisic coming on for Tottenham. I think we got some tired legs, man. We played on Monday on a heavy pitch. League One team. Physical battle. Although a lot of the players didn't start, but Martinelli did play. If you rate Eddie, wow. Although Sam said lay off Eddie. Trust me, we're not getting at him. We're just being. It's constructive criticism. If you miss a chance, people are going to say, "Well, you've missed 2 big chances there. That could cost us on another day." The rest of his game's been pretty good, but those chances are what strikers are judged on. That's the reality. 15 minutes to go. Sessegnon off, Sarr's off, Perisic on, and Basuma on as well. 15 minutes to go and no substitution for Arsenal so far, which is surprising. I'm really surprised that that Smith Rowe hasn't come on. Ramsdale with the long goal kick up to Eddie. Dyer wins the header. Up in the air, Richarlison. Backs into Gabriel. Gabriel does really well. Xhaka down on the floor, wins a free kick. Harry Kane can't believe it. Just book Harry Kane. Why not? Xhaka does well. Xhaka's had a very good game. He's there's nothing wrong with him there, by the way. He's kicked the back of Harry Kane and won a free kick. That's brilliant. That really is. Play the game. 4K in the chat. Great watch along. Best watch along on YouTube. Big up yourself, Cairo TV. Big up yourself. Big up everyone locked in, man. We are vibing today, people. This is a Sunday session right now. Thanks to Edu. No one to put on without a drop-off. Cheers, Edu, mate. Thanks a lot. But listen, maybe a victory here will inspire the Kroenkes to spend some money. Or even worse, they might look at it and go, we don't need to win. We don't need to spend money. We can still win. So it could go the other way. Here's Zinchenko for Arsenal. 14 minutes to go. Granit Xhaka, 25 yards out. Good run. Finds Odegaard. Good footwork. Great footwork. Free kick. Shots blocked. Free kick to Arsenal. Right on the edge of the penalty area. Magic footwork from Martin Odegaard. Now I can see why he's got the 5-star skill rate. Look at the footwork, man. Oh, my God. Who's that getting rolled? Ramiro don't want to... So what then? Ramiro second yellow or what? Does this guy not get booked? The footwork from Odegaard. Jeez. From Odegaard. Jeez. Madness. Sending man for their lunch. This is dangerous. A yard outside the penalty area. Martin Odegaard and Granit Xhaka. Heung-min Son's laying on the floor. Bend this in the top corner. 3-0. I go mental. The neighbours already had the warning about the noise. And the chicken will be ready in 13 minutes. It's in the oven. We seasoned it in the first half. We got jerk chicken, people. Real spicy today. Bit of peri-peri as well for you people. I want Odegaard to bend this into the top corner. Past Hugo Lloris, who's playing like he's drunk. And seal the victory, people. Bend this in the top corner. Let's go. Odegaard's been brilliant again. I like how Arsenal put their own wall in front of their wall so Lloris can't see. Who's going to take it, Odegaard or Xhaka? Does Odegaard just whip it or does Xhaka smash it? It's Xhaka. Oh, it's a terrible free kick. Terrible. Maybe no more free kicks for you. Granit. Oh, wow. I mean, it's not actually that far away, but yeah, it wasn't great. Wasn't great. Kieran Tierney coming on. Kieran Tierney, lad. Martinelli comes off. I mean, Gabby, not your best day at the office. This reminded me of an old Gabriel Martinelli performance where he just used to run with no brain. Kieran Tierney's on. I suppose he's trying to defend the lead now, so he's not going to really go for it. Odegaard, player of the month already. That player of the month's making him even better this month. Let's just go Zaha, Big C. You know, it makes sense. He would be cooking. Imagine bringing on Zaha now, 20 minutes to go, up against Matt Dockett. He'll twist him inside out. I'm telling you. 20 million, quick deal. I know he wasn't great today. We need quick deals right now. Quick and effective. Connor said, thanks again, Kurt. It's always a good show. Up the Gunners. Let's just see this out now. That's it. 11 minutes to go, people. Odegaard, player of the season right now. He's turned the heat up. He really has. He is Solar God for real. Ramiro, poor pass, goes out for a throw-in. They can't handle what we got for them right now. They really can't. Arsenal, I can't believe it. They're showing the league table. We're 8 points clear. We're 8 points clear. Oh, my days. Are we gonna win the title? Jeez, I don't know what's going on here, people. I'm actually excited with what's going on now. It's crazy. We're on the same goal difference as Man City as well. It's all mad. Kieran Tierney's playing left wing. I never thought I'd see it. Kieran Tierney, lad. Højbjerg and Xhaka still battling. We've dominated the game. We've absolutely dominated. 4.1k in the chat. Hit the like button. We got to get 3,000 likes easily. We've already got 2. Tierney trying to play a through ball to Eddie Nketiah, but it's blocked. Is this the year, man? Is this the year? Here's Richarlison, the pigeon dancing striker. Get up, you diving little cheating pigeon. What's he given? Oh, just stop it. Is it a throw-in or a freak? You shut up as well, Conte, mate, before your wig flies off. Toupee-wearing chump. Fake mafia boss. It was a foul. Gabriel give him a little kick. Is this our year, people? Someone slapped Ramiro. Yo, Buenos Aires don't care now. You know, Ramiro's playing for Argentina. You know, full support. But now he's back at Spurs. Yeah, we slap him. I get it. Free kick to Spurs. Crossing situation. 9 minutes to go of the North London derby. We still don't want to be conceding and under pressure. Son to take it to the back post. Ramsdale does well. Comes out and punches it away. 8 years, people. First win since 2014. Son whips it to the back post again. Comes out to Richarlison. They need to respond. Dinks it to the back post. Gabriel heads it. Great header. Get out. Kulusevski on his right foot. Drills it across. Bad clearance by Saliba. The ball's bouncing everywhere. Richarlison's unmarked. Has a heavy touch. Chips it up in the air. Oh, it's all over the place. They're playing head tennis. Still Tottenham have it. Basuma. Son on his left foot. Terrible shot. It's still in the air. Richarlison. Shoot. Saved by Ramsdale. Oh, my days. Unbelievable little sequence of play there. The ball's bouncing everywhere. Ramsdale, great hands there. And that's another minute gone. 8 minutes to go of normal time. Chelsea, you are a cheat, said Ty. Big up sheets of metal. Arteta took Conte's wig power. Yeah, man, he's got all the hair in his hair. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Arsenal on the counter-attack. Can we create Eddie with Xhaka behind him? He could have dummied it for him. Odegaard. Tierney's on the overlap. Keep the ball. Partey. Zinni, 25 yards out. Zinni whips it in. What's going on? I thought we stopped the game there. Spurs on the break. Richarlison. Well done, Gabriel. Slow the game down. We want to see armpits in May, people. For those that don't know what the armpits are, Martin Odegaard lifting that Premier League title. That means armpits. I want to see armpits, people. Martin Odegaard's. Big C, no need for player ratings tomorrow. 10's all over. Probably 2 players in our team don't get a 10. That's Martinelli and Eddie. The rest we could give 10. Here's Kane, right-hand side. Pulls it back to Son. Son shoots over the crossbar. I think it's a corner. 7 minutes to go. We still got to be careful. We cannot be conceding and having to have a nerve-wracking last 7 minutes plus time added on. There's a long way to go. Want to see the waffle stream, yeah? It will be a classic, that is for sure. 4K in the chat. Let's go. Lead us to victory. Still no Smith Rowe on the pitch. Perisic corner for Tottenham. In-swinger. A lot of bodies around Ramsdale. Headed away by Gabriel. Comes out to Kulusevski. Up against Eddie in the penalty area. Goes past him. Pulls it across. Saved by Ramsdale. Saka completes the clearance. We're hanging on a little bit now, people. We are hanging on. We need that clean sheet. We're camped on the edge of our own penalty area. Get up the pitch a little bit. I always think when you clear the ball, at least keep your striker up there so that you can get up the pitch a little bit. We cleared the ball then. No one's there. Team looks tired, but we got to hang on. He obviously doesn't want to make a change. Surely Smith Rowe could come on for 10 minutes, 5 minutes at the end. Here's Heung-min Son up against Ben White. Ben White does well there. Well done, Ben White. Good tackle. Goes out for a throw into Tottenham. 6 minutes to go. Time is going real slow. Aaron Ramsdale having a brilliant game. We need some play. Oh, Tomiyasu's coming on now. We still can't get Smith Rowe. Who's coming off? Zinchenko's coming off. Richarlison's trying to force him to come off behind the goal because that's the closest way to get off the pitch. Zinni's like, listen, man, I'm coming off at the side of the pitch. Relax yourself. Little idiot boy, Richard. Look at Zinni, man. Zinni's pumping fists to the Arsenal fan. Look at Basuma. Move, bro. Relax. This guy's won Premier League titles, yeah? You don't come over and tell me where to walk off. Zinni! I'm standing up for Zinni, you know. You can't even see me on the screen. I'm standing up. You are the best Ukrainian in the Premier League, fella. Zinchenko, best Ukrainian in the Prem. What a performance. He's been outstanding. Tottenham long throw. Headed up in the air by Ben White. Just hang on. Tomiyasu comes on, so we brought on 2 defenders. But listen, to be honest, I don't care. I don't care who comes on now. Just win it. Oh, Eddie gives away a free kick edge of the penalty area. I told you, after Gabby, he's been the other slightly dodgy one. It's a clumsy free kick to give away. Poor clearance from Saka. Eddie's not aware of Perisic, or is it Lengley? Nicks it in front of him, kicks him down, free kick. Loving your commentary, bro. It's infectious. I'm trying, man. Did I say that? Zet, did I actually? I'm going to have to check the clips. Arteta on the green screen if we win. Damn. Whew. That's going to be an interesting stream tomorrow if that happens, which it should. But listen, 4 minutes to go. Son over the free kick. Stupid free kick to give away. And this is a yard outside the penalty area, left of centre. Let's hope we block this or somehow it doesn't even get over the wall. Free kick, Son to take it. 4 minutes to go. ESR still not on. Eddie looks spent. And you've got to be able to take these guys off, you know. They're bringing on Richarlison and Basuma. We should have better players than them on the bench. We're a better team. Son, free kick. This is dangerous. Son runs up to take it. Great block by the wall. Great block. And it comes back out. Basuma. Brilliant, brilliant block. Whipped in by Kulusevski. Headed away. Look at Kieran Tierney. He's the highest player up the pitch. They win the ball back. 3 minutes to go. We've got to defend properly. Kulusevski goes past one or two. He shoots. Ramsdale. Superb handling. Aaron Ramsdale. Absolutely brilliant. And we're hitting him on the break. No thought of... I thought we should have stayed down there and just waited. But we're trying to hit him on the break. Odegaard. Little 1-2 with Saka. Them two have got a great understanding. Just as I say that, Saka puts the ball out for a throw-in. We had a counter-attack on there as well. Tottenham throwing. That saving private Mudryk green screen. Hey, man. We tried to rescue him, but we couldn't, man. We couldn't. Commentator's curse, just like FIFA. Another change for Tottenham. Who's this Donny, man, with the long hair? Man looks like a university student in Superbad or something. Oh, Brian Gill and Ben Davis. Come on. Kulusevski and Lenglet come off. Ramsdale has saved us. He's been brilliant in this game. Player ratings tomorrow is going to be nice and easy. There's a whole heap of tens. Brilliant play by Tomiyasu. Nicks it off Kane. And Eddie's heading to the corner. He's going for the corner flag already. I think we had an attack on there. He wins a throw-in. Fair play, you win a throw-in. Team is tired. They got to dig deep. We don't play again for a week. They've got no excuse. Arsenal don't have a midweek game. Man United play Crystal Palace on Wednesday, away from home. We don't play until we play Man United next Sunday. So we got 7 days now, like Craig David. Monday, smash Tottenham on a Sunday. You know what I mean? I won't say the rest. I got no more lyrics, but it felt appropriate. We got 7 days off, man. Them man are playing on Wednesday against Palace, Zaha and them, man. So hopefully they're ran ragged on Wednesday. Tottenham fans are leaving. Is there a fire drill? 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 Jeez, I am actually a little bit peckish. I might actually get some chicken. Although Tottenham are on the break here. Kane finds Son. Minute to go. Let's not concede here. On the overlap, Perisic, he's offside, he's given up, and Ramsdale collects it. Rambo! 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 I'm sure Son just called Perisic a twat, you know, I'm telling you. I'm sure he just called him that. Saeed is fuming. Yo, relax, man. It ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. Yeah? Levels to this thing right now. Big up Sheets of Metal. Big up Gold Gunner, Craig David. Can I get a rewind? Super bad. Bad boy film. Go on, Eddie, lad. Oh, free kick to Tottenham. 10 seconds, a normal time to go. He did, didn't he? He called him a twat. He was like, you twat. 10 seconds, normal time to go. 3, 2, 1, there you go. There's the 90 minutes. Ball over the top, looking for Richarlison. Get up, Gabriel. Yeah, free kick to the Gunners. Whoa, I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. I'm peckish, people, I'm telling you. I think I need some peri-peri chicken. You know, some Nando's. Some extra spicy, you know. I'm hot right now. I'm telling you, Arsenal are hot. We're cooking. Aaron Ramsdale, man of the match. 7 shots on target, 7 shots saved. That's my goalkeeper right now. Bon Pickford, England's #1 right there. I'm hungry right now, people. McLovin coming off the bench for Spurs. I'm telling you, McLovin, super bad settings, man. Gabriel gets a yellow card. You better be careful. 4 yellow cards. It's happened again. It's happened again! Oh, Tottenham Hotspur! It's happened again! Woo! 2-0 at Tottenham in a bond, them, man! Yes! Great tackle, Benny Blanco! Oh, dear. 7 shots, 7 saves. Hell Nars, man. Hell Nars. Damn, I'm peckish. Yellow for cussing Richarlison. That's worth the yellow card, isn't it? We're almost there, people. It feels a good day tonight. Come on, you Gunners. The mighty, table-topping, 2-0 leading Giants of North London. Come and collect it, Aaron Ramsdale. Come and collect. Take that, Richarlison. But take that, Conte. You wig-wearing fraud. Small-time team that you joined. Come on. Look at the Gunners, man. Look at them. Sing loud. Take over that stadium. We run this thing. Tottenham, are you mad? I'd never heard of these men growing up. These men were in relegation battles growing up. They weren't my rivals growing up. I only cared about the Man United game. Van Nistelrooy and Henry. I didn't even know these men until I was a teenager. When they got couple players, Bale and them, man, about rivals. Relax. We're in the same postcode, North London, whatever. You, man, ain't our rivals. You ain't won a trophy for how long? Relax yourself. It's happened again. It's happened again. Oh, Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. Oh, now he wants to bring on Smith Rowe. Go on, Smith Rowe. Go and win me the game. There's 2.5 minutes to go. Well, fair enough. Come on, have a run. Why not? Eddie comes off. Eddie. Should have finished his dinner, though. I can't lie. Is El Clasico tonight to run? I didn't even know that, you know. I did not even know that. What time does that kick off? I'll have to check that. I didn't even know. Is it the Super Cup final? I thought that was tomorrow for some reason. What time does that start? 7 o'clock. Nah. By time this finishes, man, I can't lie. I need some chicken. The chicken's in the oven, man. Mate, I'm standing up, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard! My skipper! My skipper, that, you know, I'm telling you, I'm shameless. What a player. Fabio Vieira comes on as well. And Smith Rowe comes on. Here we go. Oh, Saka, there was Smith Rowe. What a performance, Martin Odegaard. I don't know. Man of the match, man. Jeez. I mean, they've given it to Rambo. I don't mind Rambo getting man of the match still. Sometimes goalkeepers don't get acknowledged in things like this. Best Norwegian in the league. Yeah, bun that Ivan Drago tapping merchant up front for Man City, man. He ain't got silk like this guy. This guy's got silk. 5-star skill moves on FIFA, man. They don't hand that out for free, you know. Super Cup final. I can't lie, people. If I'd planned it, I would have done it. But nah, man. I ain't doing the Super Cup. North London Derby vibes, man. What a win. What a win. What a win, people. I'm so gassed. I can't believe it. We've gone to their place and rolled them 2-0. Clean sheet and all sorts. It's all mad. One of the biggest wins in Arteta's reign, this. One of the biggest wins to go to there. Yo, Kevin! Kev! Kev, we've done them at their place. 2-0, Kev. We've rolled them. What a result. Look at the football we've played as well. Look at Gabriel. Win it, lad. Go on. I'd love to see Smith Rowe score. Great header, Ben White. Go on, Smith Rowe. Hunt down Dyer, man. We've done them, Kev. We have absolutely gone and rolled them. Kevin! Oh, dear Gabriel. I tell you, Gabriel and Saliba have been brilliant. I haven't seen Harold the whole game. He's probably still looking for his penalty on the moon somewhere. Tottenham on the ball. 5 minutes are up. Blow the whistle, ref. We've seen enough. The chicken's done. It's burnt. It's cooked. Hugo Lloris, man of the match, for throwing one over his shoulder. Wow. Kev, legend in the chat. Ball whipped in. Aaron Ramsdale. Da-da-da-da. Aaron Ramsdale, da-da-da-da. Aaron Ramsdale, da-da-da-da. Aaron Ramsdale, da-da-da. Rambo, come on. I am peckish. I feel like chicken tonight. Kick, blow that whistle, ref. Yeah! The full-time whistle goes. Arsenal have won the North London Derby. Come on! Yo, bun this punk Richarlison. What are you doing? Security on the pitch and everything. Punch him up. Gabriel, you better come up. Yo, what's this little you doing running on the pitch? Sort out your fans. No, what they on? Come, we got to start swinging now. What's going on? These man having a scrap. Fans are running on the pitch trying to kick players. Richarlison just pushed Ramsdale in his head. Come, let's go. Someone's got to get punched. Ramsdale's doing the right thing. Man said, yo, I ain't doing nothing. If Richarlison don't get banned for this, they better ban him for this. Rambo's going mad. Said, yo, bro, I'm from up north. Go, move, leave them man in the corner. Go and run off with your team, man. Look at Arteta. Get him out of here. Go and celebrate with the fans, man. Bun them, man. Them man are vexed. Look at Arteta. Look at Arteta. He nearly fell over. It's all going on. Fight, 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 fight. Xhaka wants a scrap. Come on. Go and celebrate with the fans, man. Bun them, man. They're vexed. They can't believe it. Look, yeah, man. Let's go. Go and throw your shirts to the fans and celebrate. Come on! Leave them, man, to wallow in their own self-pity, man. We just rolled them, man, in their own ground. Come on! Let's go! Yes! Get in there. I feel like I'm in the stadium. Come on! Bang! That's what we do. Sunday dinner settings, people. The chicken's in the oven and it's ready for dinner. Look at them. We roll you in your ground. Think that man can come to our ground and do that to us? Are you mad? We run this thing. Celebrate in your ground like we did in '04, people. Bang. Let's go. Then man want to have a fight. If Richarlison don't get banned for that, the FA are punks because that's out of order what he was doing there. Big up Sheets of Metal. Said, hell yes, we did it. Bro, what a result. What a result for the Gunners. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Man United next. We'll hit 3K likes. We've just rolled Tottenham. Gabriel swinging the shirt. I love this. I love it. Do you know what, Mikel? I got your back, bro. Trust me, I got your back. I ain't going to let these man try and do that to you on the pitch. I'll drive down there. I'm not far. We'll wait for Conte outside the stadium. I'll get that bird-pecking, pigeon celebrating punk Richarlison as well with that stupid haircut. Get a proper shape up. Go HD cuts or something. Get lined up. What a performance. Eddie ran his socks off, but he should have scored. What time does the Armoury open in the morning, people? 9 or is it 8 a.m.? I'm not, I'm just asking for a friend. If you see me in that pink warm-up jacket before the game, go easy on me, people. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child. Didn't get a chance to feel the world around me. We just rolled Tottenham in their ground 2-0. Are you mad? Rolled them, man. Now they want to have a fight. Relax yourself. Bun them, man. 2-0 top of the league. Don't worry. We're going to bring the league table up. We're going to bring the league table up. We need to have a real long, hard look at the league table. 8 points clear of Manchester City, bro. Come on. What a special win for the team, man. Are you mad? From the dark depths of bottom of the league and 15th and finishing 8th, we're rolling them 2-0 in their ground. Massive win. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. George, thank you for your kind donation, bro. I really appreciate it. And anybody who contributes to the channel or even watches, man, I really appreciate it. That's very kind. George says, my manager, my captain, my team. I'm so proud. Listen, every Arsenal fan today, you got to be so proud of that. Honestly, from the meltdowns, from the moaning, from the Arsenal therapies, from the frustration, is the other side of that is for days like this, going and rolling your rivals 2-0 in their stadium. We are 14 points clear of Tottenham, 8 points clear of Manchester City, 9 points clear of Newcastle and Man United. What a performance. Same goal difference as Manchester City now as well. We've got the joint best goal difference in the Premier League. I'm telling you now, and this is why the frustration does come sometimes, I'm going to be honest, because we're close to where we need to be. And we know that a couple of signings, just so when Mikel looks at his bench and thinks, I need to change things, he needs to see a couple players there that can really influence the game. And that's the only thing that I would say the Kroenkes and Edu, you have to give this guy the support he deserves. He needs 2 new players. He needs a centre midfielder. He needs a winger or a striker. You know, so, but George, thank you for your super chat, bro. I really appreciate it. Tristan said I got divorced last year. This is even better. I hope your ex-wife's not watching, by the way. But damn. Fair play. I mean, what a feeling. What a feeling. Them man are so sour. There was some little teenager trying to run on the pitch and kick players. It's mad. Go get Ivan Toney. Ring up the lawyer. See what's happening with the ban. If not, grab him. Why not? I would take him all day long. Rastafari said, thanks. Great stream, Curtis. You smashed it with the banter. Listen, appreciate it, people. Justin Bieber. We don't need Justin Bieber, man. Bun Justin Bieber. He can sing to us. Is it too late now to say sorry? You ain't joining us. You joined some small fry team in London, man. We run this thing. You know what I mean? We're doing 3-pointer shots as celebrations. It's mad. London is red and so is Texas. Vamos, vamos, Joe. Vamos, let's go. We run this thing. How you mean? See, your energy kept it moving. Listen, you know me. I just replicate the vibes from the community, you know. You lot came in with the vibes today. I just feed it back, people. I'm about vibes and energy, people, you know. Big up DTX London for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. I can't actually see it to click it on the screen for some reason. Apologies, bro. So many comments flying. All right, here we are. DTX London, big up to you for becoming a member, bro. Really appreciate it. Zinchenko is the best Ukrainian for Arsenal. Best Ukrainian in the Prem. I don't care about no Justin Bieber. Yeah, we run this thing. Do you know what? I haven't even spoke to anyone, Fran or Laurie or anyone, but I'm going to send them and Kev the link and just see if they're about. I know Kev is working on the TV in Malaysia, so he may not be available. But I'll send the link to Fran, send it to Laurie. If anyone's available, I'm sure they'll jump on. If not, then we'll just keep it moving and I'll get them on in the week maybe. Let me just see Fran. Where's Fran's number? So, yeah, people, yeah. What a win. What a win. Mr. Super Chat. J. Angelo with the super sticker. Big up to you, bro. I can't see that either for some reason. The comments are flying in. I'm going to have to slow it down a little bit. Big up J. Angelo. Who had Lloris in their joint 11? Yeah, I'm sure some people did. I'm sure some people had him in the joint 11, but we don't need to see him. Sheets of metal. Come on, you Gunners, let's go. Let me slow down the chat a little bit more because I'm missing a whole heap of comments here. Mooney said, thanks for the stream, Big C. I got home from a night out at 5 a.m. Watched us win at 8:30 a.m. I will go sleep peacefully now. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Do you know what I'm saying? Collect... Go to bed now. You might need to go to bed. The 3 points are in the back. Turn red. Unless you there. Whoa. If you know about them tunes, you know what time it is. Barca or Real, I can't lie. I've always preferred Barca. But then when they cheated on us, when they had UEFA in their back pocket and kept getting stupid decisions, yeah, I kind of turned on them a little bit, man. I think any real respect that I had for Barca went out the window then when UEFA was cheating, sending our players off for no reason. So yeah, I don't really care. Let's go and sign their players, man. Let's get Rafinha. We got to get players in. Right, let me slow down the chat even more because the comments are flying in. 4,600 of you in the chat. I've just sent the links out to a couple of them. I'm going to send it to Fran as well in a sec. Ramsdale, man of the match. Big C, thank you. Yeah, well deserved. 7 shots on target. He saved all of them. So, as a goalkeeper, he's been absolutely fantastic. And I've questioned him at times this year. Said he's too hyped up. Looks like he's had 5 Red Bulls before a game. Today, he was a lot more calm. Kept his head. Handled business. England's number 1 for me. Ali EM, love you, Curtis, my G. These eternal flops mess with Jimmy Greaves' official tally just so they could say Kane equaled it versus us. But no, stay in your lane, waste man. The Gunners are here. That man wanted Kane to break the record today, innit? Oh, Jimmy Greaves, he's going to break his record. Where was Harold? Anyone know where Harold is? Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't see Harold. Is Harold still looking for his penalty that in Qatar that hit the top of the Burj Khalifa? He left Qatar and went to Dubai. I don't know. I didn't see Harold. People tell me Harry Kane, our best striker in the world. No, I don't think so. I never seen him today. But big up yourself, Ali, man. Appreciate the donation. Ukrainian Justin Bieber, not Arsenal level. He can enjoy Chelsea at 10th place. Yeah, let us know how that Conference League works out for you, mate. Let us know. We play them at home still this season as well. We've beaten them away already. We'll just roll them over at home. Simple as that. So, yeah, we keep it moving. Harold got pocketed. Mooney said, Big C, I work for Amazon. I see 3 new orders of wigs were placed from the Spurs stadium. Looks like Arteta ripped off. Conte, your wig gone, brethren. Wig gone. We took everything. We took their pride. We took their chicken. We took the points. We took the wig. Barca v Madrid. Do you know what? I would have loved to have done a watch along, but I am tired. I put a lot into that, and I'm peckish. I'm literally getting some chicken. Big up Perth Aussie Gooner, 2:33 in Australia. Work at 6. I ain't sleeping. Get me a beer. Get yourself a beer, man, and keep it moving. Just vibes will carry you through the shift. Big up my bro Akeem. I appreciate that, bro. I owe you a drink. Need a big upgrade on Eddie, though. This could have been 4-0. Listen, I know people don't like it when Arsenal win and you say something constructive about other players. And I get it, but we need another option up front. He worked his socks off. And listen, I'm going to forgive him because he hasn't had the game time and the experience to probably deal with those pressure situations. What Arsenal should do is have another striker so it's not all on his shoulders. So I kind of blame the club more than him. He shouldn't be in that situation where you're the only striker. The club should do their due diligence, sign a striker, and then you have that competition. So, Ali said, no, Eddie Hate, he done well, allow it. Yeah, listen, I won't hide from the fact he missed chances, but I'm not gonna slaughter him, you know. Scarlett said, beautiful football in the first half, title winning in the second. You know what? That is a fantastic comment. That is a brilliant comment. Because you know what? In the first half, it was pure Wenger-ish, beautiful football that we were watching. In the second half, it was dig deep, fight, and get out of there with the 3 points. And that's what title winners do. So you are spot on with that comment. Big up Alberto said, we still need 9. We need to take advantage. The reason successful people in life, in sport, the reason they are where they are is because when they're doing well, they're still looking at how to get to that next level. They don't make money and settle and say, that's it, I'm done. They don't think, well, I've achieved something, let's stop. They consistently push themselves. That's how you stay at the top. What Arsenal should not be doing now, us as fans, enjoy it. We're top of the Prem. Celebrate, banter your friends, be shameless on social media, enjoy it. Arsenal should be having a meeting tonight, Zoom meeting, whatever. Mikel Arteta should be saying to the Kroenkes and Edu, listen, bro, I'm down to the bare bones. I can't squeeze anything more out of these lemons. I have nothing. I'm turning to my bench. I can't make a double substitution because I haven't got anything there. You've got to go and get me 2 players. If they do not back him with transfers in this window, they are ridiculously letting down the fans, the manager, the players. He needs players. I've said it now. If we were prepared to pay 90 million euros for the Justin Bieber who's gone to Chelsea, break that up and go and spend it on 2 players. We need a centre mid because Thomas Partey today has destroyed that Tottenham midfield. If anything happens to him, we turn into a bagel. You've got to get somebody that can play with him or replace him, give him a rest, and you've got to get an attacking player. Because today, we could have done with taking Eddie off. We could have done with taking off Martinelli a little bit earlier. He clearly didn't think Smith Rowe was fit enough yet. And he didn't feel he had enough options, so they have to build from a position of power. Go and sign 2 players, and let's go and try and win this title. Manchester City, they don't look quite as good this season. Eddie has played 25 games, scored 17. Yeah, big respect to him, big respect. When he starts, he does a lot better. He does a lot better, there's no doubt. No card for Saka and Saliba. which is brilliant news. Won't be suspended for United. Edgar said it's great Saliba and Saka didn't get a yellow. And I think after the Man United game, it resets because when you get halfway through the season, all the cards go back to 0. Now, we're now on 18 games. So, yeah, after the Man United game, it'll be reset. So, we should be fine. Somebody just said speak about Spurs. Spurs for me today, and I'm not going to talk about them much because I'm not really that interested. No disrespect, but I will give you my opinion. I thought they couldn't handle our intensity. They couldn't handle it. I said before the game, that Spurs team is there to be beaten. Doherty, right wing back, bang average. Sessegnon, average. I don't even think he's a fullback. He's more of a winger. Langley, I don't rate. Dyer, I don't rate. They're there to be beaten. They couldn't handle our pace. Their front three did nothing. Kane didn't get the ball. Son didn't do anything. Kulusevski was probably their brightest of the three. They didn't do anything. Brought players on. Made no difference. They've got no style of football. They are set up to defend and hit you on the counter-attack. That probably works better away from home. When they're at home and they need to play on the front foot and attack, I think they struggle. We look miles better than them, to be honest. Joyan, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, bro. He said, I've been supporting Arsenal since I was a little child in Iran. This win was special, and I want to show my appreciation for your great streams with this donation. Enjoy your evening, Gunners. Big up yourself, bro. Really appreciate it. And listen, everybody every Arsenal fan, enjoy every moment of that win. Honestly, enjoy every moment. We've got 7 days till our next game. Lap that win up for the next 3 or 4 days. Then we'll start looking ahead to Manchester United. But enjoy that win because we don't get the credit we deserve sometimes from these pundits in the media. We're not the lovey-dovey football club of English football. They love Man United. They love Tottenham. They love Liverpool. They don't love Arsenal for some reason. I don't know why. So we have to enjoy it ourselves. That was an absolutely fantastic performance. We dominated that game. We looked in control of the game. And we could have won that by 3 or 4 goals if we'd taken our chances. Gonarola said, sick of Lee Dixon's drivel, back your team. What's he saying? I haven't even heard what he's saying. Over to you, Edu. Edu should be on the phone right now to Josh. Josh, you need to put more money in the account. 50 million's not enough. I need 100. Go and buy 2 players. Yeah, go and buy 2 players. Back the manager. I've been one of the biggest critics of this manager. But right now, he deserves the support of the fan base, the players, the board, the owner. Give him the money. I don't care about the summer. We'll deal with the summer in the summer. Right? He needs players now. We can win the title. But we have to improve this squad. He needs 2 more. You get Jesus back from injury. You get a centre mid signed. You get a striker or a winger signed. And we've got half a chance. Smith Rowe, get him fully fit as well. Guna72, thank you for becoming a member, bro. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the community. You were a part of it anyway. Mohammed said, C Unit, who should we sign? Give me names. I mean, listen, I've given multiple names. We need a centre mid. I'd like Milinkovic-Savic. I'd like Ruben Neves. I'd take Frank Kessie on loan. They're 3 just off the top of my head. We could probably name 5 or 6. You go into the striker-winger situation. I'd take Ivan Toney, depending on the ban. I'd take Memphis Depay. I still think he's got quality and a point to prove. I'd take Zaha for 20-odd million for 2 years. And there's multiple options. They've got no excuse. There's so many players that are out there available. There's no excuse. That's why I'm not letting them off till the end of the month. There are tons of players out there they could go and get who will help this team. They don't necessarily have to go into the starting lineup just to have more quality on the bench. Gary Lineker's tweeted that Arsenal will win the title. I mean, listen, that's all here nor there. Sometimes I don't even buy into all that because I think sometimes they do it to try and put more pressure on us and make us look stupid. This is a Gary Lineker that played for Tottenham. He probably doesn't love Arsenal anyway. Gonarola said complaining that we were celebrating too much. Bond them. The same Richarlison doing a pigeon dance in the World Cup, disrespecting the South Korea team with his manager doing a pigeon dance where he's crying when his team got knocked out. Bond them, man. The FA should ban him for that, by the way, but I bet they won't do anything. They won't do nothing. Stackademic said, big up Kurt and the community. If Arsenal win the league, they will deserve it. Well done. Listen, long way to go. This is a marathon, not a sprint. I know we've heard that before. We're not even halfway through the season, people. We've played 18 games. Not even 19. So halfway point is next week. There is a long way to go. Long way to go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Come on, man. Let's have a look at the Premier League table just for vibes. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Jamie Redknapp's having a meltdown. Woo! Damn, that looked good. Woo! I mean, I'm going to stop there, by the way. We're not scrolling any lower than that. I refuse to accept cookies. If your team is not in the top 8, unfortunately, you will not be eligible to be seen on this screen right now, people. So top 8 only is what we're dealing with. Top of the Premier League. 15 wins, 2 draws, 1 defeat, 4 wins out of 5, 47 points. Do you know, people, if we beat Man United next week, we're halfway to 100 points. We're halfway to Manchester City's famous 100 points. Now, I'm not saying we will get 100 points, but we'll be on schedule for 100 points. And the crazy thing is, you look at the 3 games we actually didn't win. Man United 1-1, dominating the game, got a bit naive and lost. Southampton, we missed chances. Newcastle could have got a penalty. We could actually have been 18 from 18, which is unbelievable. And I have to give the players and the manager credit. And listen, I'm not going to get carried away, but I'm also going to enjoy what I'm seeing. Ghosted said, I like you, Curtis. I ripped my shirt last year after the Brentford game. It currently sits on my fire alarm button, but I stuck with it, and look at us now. I think I said this before, didn't I? I keep this here all the time. This is here because I have to remember what was going on last season. You man had me ripping shirts in half like inflation wasn't round the corner. And I could have used this as a gym t-shirt or something. Now, I might be at the Armoury tomorrow. I'm doing AFTV, Talk is Cheap tomorrow. So I'll be close to the Emirates. I might pop in the Armoury and just have a look. Might be a January sale in there. Just beating Tottenham. Sometimes I go a little bit, out of control when we've won a big game. It is what it is. The game is the game. Charge it to the game, people. I always keep the receipts in case it goes wrong. 28 days, I'll take it back. Rip a little bit of the corner. I've had this for 3 weeks, just starting to rip. Can I have my money back? They're always happy to give you the money back. Law, I hope no one from Arsenal's watching this, by the way. Law ACO said, watching all the way from California. California. Oh, California. California. Big up Big C, great show. The board need to back Arteta. This is our chance. Odegaard is officially Tottenham God. He treated them like babies today. He really did. Big up from the West Coast. 300 likes more to get to 3K. Let's get that, people. Let's lick that. There's 4.5K in the chat. D Hall said, this is a vibe. Me and my partner love you. Big up, man. We're a community here, people. We're a community. We're a dysfunctional community. We drive each other mad, but, we got each other's back. That's what I'm about, Yeah, that's the cape, man. I keep it there to remind me of what happened. It needed to be ripped. I look back and I think it needed to happen. I needed to get that shirt off me. I needed freedom from what was happening. Now I feel free. I'm buttoned up, smart, loving life. Stand up if you hate Tottenham. I mean, why am I not going to stand up? Look at that. They don't put gold around the badge for no reason. There's gold around the badge because golden moments, golden trophies, golden times. These men don't know what gold is, people. You know what I mean? They don't know about gold. Them man know about aluminium and stainless steel. They don't know about gold over there at Tottenham, But hey, it is what it is. Winning ain't for everyone, Arsenal definitely drove me to rage, They can take you to them great heights and then them crazy low depths. What a player Saliba is. Let's get one more poll up. I don't know where the boys are. Laurie said he's doing a stream for AFTV. Kev's on TV right now in Malaysia doing post-game reaction. Fran hasn't read it, so I haven't spoken to Fran. I didn't see him in the chat either, so Fran might be busy with his crypto work and stuff like that. So, no after game guess, unfortunately. Biggest summer change, maybe upgrading Edu. Listen, let me tell you something. There's no time for sentiment. Yeah? How many times you seen Man City win the title? A month later, Pep Guardiola's getting rid of Sterling. He don't care. Yeah, thank you for your time. Move on. We go again. We change. Edu needs to prove that he's up to the job. We're trying to win the league. If you can't do it, we'll get someone else. Michael Edwards leaves Liverpool in the summer. He's one of the best. Abdullah Curtis, someone should check on expressions. I can't wait for his reaction video. I'm gonna be all over the comments. Big up Abby out to with the super sticker. Player ratings will be excellent. Pleasure listening to your commentary. Big C said, Lloydish, big up yourself, bro. Let's get the title back up. Not the title. Jeez, what am I doing here? They're drawing me out. Sorry, I've got the title on my mind. Let's get the Premier League table back on the screen. Manchester United at home next week. Damn, what a game. That game is going to be so big. And then Man City the week after, which is an FA Cup game, which is more about giving yourself an opportunity to win the cup and gaining a psychological advantage. But that game is going to be absolutely massive because Man United are better than Tottenham, in my opinion. But again, I think they'll sit back and try and hit us on the break, and I think that'll suit us. I think we want to dominate the ball and play on the front foot. Do you know what? I'm going to say something now. I absolutely love the way we play football at the moment. I love it. I love it. Kevin Keegan, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. But nah, Mikel, credit to Mikel. I love the way we play football. We are so exciting. We've got that hint of Manchester City we can bop, but we've got more pace. We've got more speed. City are a little bit slower with it, I think, now. They don't have them quick wingers anymore. We are electric because of the wingers. It's so exciting, and the capabilities of this team is just so exciting, which is why I'm so desperate for the club to sign players and back this manager. Bruce said, Big C, I don't know if you as a content creator on YouTube, but what I do know is you're definitely the best Arsenal content creator in the world. Facts. Hey, I appreciate the compliment, man. If there's compliments, I'll take them. If there's criticism, I'll still take them. You know, I'm balanced with it, people. But I appreciate that, Bruce. Marcus said I can see us beating Man United as well. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Gallas is doing an interview on the pitch. I wonder who he wanted to win today, William Gallas. That would be interesting because he was, I don't know, I always got the impression he kind of, because of the way he left Arsenal and the fan base didn't really like him. I wonder if he feels more to us or for Tottenham. But look at that Premier League table. And bear in mind, people, Manchester City play Tottenham on Thursday. Manchester City play Tottenham at home on Thursday. So in theory, if Man City were to get beat, we would be 8 points clear with a game in hand on the weekend. I mean, I don't think Tottenham will beat Man City, I've got to be honest. Even though they've got a good record against them, they look very poor today. Curtis, my man, I need the Arteta green screen. It's time. It might be that time. I can't lie. I can't hide from it anymore, I don't think. It might be that time. Make sure you tune into tomorrow's stream. Gabriel just put Vamos, North London is red. Standard. Lauren, former right back. North London is red. Lucas Podolski. North London is red with a laughing face. Yeah, it's all that. It's all that. Zinchenko did not lose one aerial duel in the North London derby. And he's not even that big, is he? Not even that big. Won every header. It's all going off. Social media looks great, by the way. See, Ramsdale was pulling some funny smiling face while drinking his bottle, apparently, that riled the Tottenham fans after the game. Listen, bond them, man. Do whatever you need to do, you know. I'm going to do a poll before we get out of here. I just want to see your reaction to this. Unfortunately, I mean, I can only put 4 players, but I want to know who was your man of the match today. Who was your man of the match for Arsenal? If it isn't one of the 4 on the list, add the option, you know, just write it in the comments yourself. The ones that come to mind for me as the first 4, I would say Thomas Partey, Thought Odegaard was brilliant as well. I go for Ramsdale. I actually thought Xhaka and Zinchenko were brilliant. I'm going to give Zinny his flowers because, he was up against Kulusevski. I thought he dealt with it well. If you think it's one of them four, vote. If not, throw another name in. I wish I could have put more on there because I actually think Xhaka, I thought Saka was good as well. For me, I think it's a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm going to find it difficult to separate them. I thought Thomas Partey was just unbelievable. Because I just think in games like this, you have to win the midfield battle. And he destroyed their midfield. They just could not live with him. He breaks up play. He plays that pass. Ball over the top. But then Odegaard's finish is outstanding as well. For me, I'm going to be honest. I'm going Thomas Partey. I'm going Thomas Partey. That was a battle in there today. Højbjerg, physical player, gets stuck in. This Saar was in the team, and he just bullied them. He looked like he had all the time in the world. We probably ain't even going to be able to give a man of the match tomorrow in player ratings because there's 10s all over the place. KSI did call the 2-0. He said it to Robbie at the fight last night. But I want to give credit just quickly to a lot of the players. Ramsdale said he's been a bit erratic this season. He was calm and brilliant today. Winding up the fans, do what you have to do. Ben White, very underrated performance. You're playing against Son, one of the best left wingers in the Premier League, whether we like it or not. Did nothing. Gabriel and Saliba. I mean, Harry Kane. Was Harold even on the pitch today? He had one shot. He did nothing today. Them two pocketed him. Zinchenko, I've questioned him defensively. He's kept Kulusevski quiet today. He's been absolutely fantastic. In the midfield, Granit Xhaka, biggest turnaround since Bruce Jenner, Kylie Jenner, whatever her name is. Despised him 2 years ago. Now he's a key component in this team. Partey was an absolute boss. Odegaard he's up there as player of the season. Simple as that. He is absolutely on fire for this team. Just won player of the month. His goal was outstanding. Saka, Sessegnon couldn't live with him. Too strong. Eddie did a lot of things well outside of the penalty area. So let me give him the credit before people say, you've got an agenda against Eddie. No agenda, right? He did good work in and around the penalty area. But strikers are judged on finishing chances. He had 2 very good chances today. In a different game, we're having an absolute meltdown. But you got away with it today. But there'll be games you got to score them. And as I said, I don't want to completely blame him because the club should have a striker on the bench so you can freshen it up and take him off. Frey said, I wonder if Draco Malfoy was watching the game thinking about pulling an Alexis. Crazy scenes if the Partey goal goes in. Yeah, laptop's out the window. Genom said Partey all day long. Big up for the super chat. And let me give some credit to the referee. I don't often talk about referees in a positive way. I thought that referee was brilliant. I honestly do. I forget what the name of that guy is. Is it Craig Pawson? I'm not sure. He was absolutely brilliant today, I thought. He let the game flow. Didn't give out unnecessary cards like the Newcastle one. And before we end this little... And big up Jay Dizzle for becoming a member. Big up, bro. We can't forget the real man of the match. We can't leave without congratulating the drunk French goalkeeper, Hugo Ray and nephew Lloris, who decided to throw the ball in his own net on Derby Day. If that doesn't warrant man of the match, nothing does. Thank you very much, Hugo. When I see you, drinks are on me. We thought Ramsdale played well in goal. Hugo Lloris was the real hero today, people. He throws one in the back of his own net. So, you know, Hugo, maybe he was doing this again, people. Maybe he was on this vibe. For those that wonder why I keep bringing up drink things about Hugo Lloris, this was Hugo Lloris in 2018. He was fined £50,000 and banned from driving for 20 months for drink driving. So maybe he'd had a few cans last night, Hugo. Arsenal legend, as far as I'm concerned, throwing the ball in his own net. So Hugo, Ray, and nephew Lloris, thank you very much. Man of the match, as far as I'm concerned, just threw the ball in his own net. Laurie's in here actually. Let me get Laurie in quick. And what Laurie's got to say.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo. What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. I can't hear you properly. I don't know why. My volume's. Yeah, I think. Yeah, can you talk? Go on.
Yeah.
No, I still can't hear you. Hold on, Laurie. Hold on. It's my end. It's at my end. I've got the headphones on. Right, I should be able to hear you now.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Talk to me,
Yeah.
man.
Well, we said it, didn't we, Curtis? We predicted a win.
Yeah.
We went 2-1. I mean,
Yeah.
Harry Kane didn't score today, which is yet another milestone. But yeah, listen, thoroughly deserved. I thought the first half we were totally dominant.
Yeah.
Could actually have scored more. I mean, Thomas Partey there was potentially goal of the season on the card.
Oh,
He was tremendous, by the way, today. The only slight issue I've got is that
no, here he goes. Here he goes.
no, it's not bad. It's not bad. What I'm saying is that, and listen, I understand that Ramsdale had a very good game.
Mm.
I think that by giving him the man of the match, don't you think it somehow implies that Tottenham were more of a threat than they actually were? Because I felt that we were pretty comfortable in this game. And I felt the saves that Ramsdale made, although they were good saves, they were saves that he would be expected to make. I would have given man of the match to Odegaard. I thought he was brilliant throughout. His play was amazing today. He did everything right, both attacking and defensively, scored the goal. And then you got to add on to that his leadership qualities, which were brilliant. So, yeah, I would have given Martin Odegaard man of the match. Although that's not to say that Ramsdale didn't have a very good game.
The only thing I would say from my point of view, I think that one he saved from Sessegnon with his left foot, where he tips it wide with his left foot. 10 minutes into the second half, if they get back to 2-1, it's a different game. And I think sometimes we don't credit goalkeepers often, do we? We're looking for the strike. So I think they've just tried to 7 shots on target. He saved all of them. I mean, I thought Partey, Odegaard, Zinchenko. There's a lot of top performances.
Exactly.
But Odegaard's just won Player of the Month, so I think they're thinking you've had your plaudits for now. Let's give Rambo some plaudits, So, but I hear what you say.
I think it was a significant win, in the wider scheme of things. I think not just the fact that you've gone to your local rivals and won well.
Yeah.
The fact that you beat them twice in the season, the fact that you've opened up an 8-point gap lead at the top of the table, the fact that many people were predicting that this would be a very difficult game. So to go there and do what they did today, I think that was significant. And I think you are definitely looking at potential title winners. I'm trying not to get too excited, but that's just the thoughts that I took out of that game. And to be fair, I did say to you off camera, Curtis, that I felt that the Man United game next week would be a harder game. I said that in the week.
Yeah, you did.
I definitely saw us coming here today and winning. I've not been that impressed with Tottenham, even though coming into this game, they're coming off the back of 2 wins, the 4-0 thrashing of Palace and the 1-0 win they had against Portsmouth in the Cup.
Yeah.
But prior to that, they'd not been playing that well. There was unrest in the camp. The manager was talking greasy, you know what I mean? So us coming here today and beating them did not surprise me in the slightest. Like I said, both myself and you actually picked Arsenal to beat Tottenham today. So it's come as no surprise to me.
Yeah, I hear you. Like we did both predict it, but at the same time, it's still a huge result.
Most definitely.
To keep the clean sheet. I mean, Kane non-existent, Son non-existent. Big players.
I think the only threat they offered really was from Kulusevski.
Yeah, he was their best attacker, I thought.
Yeah, by some distance.
Yeah.
Romero could arguably have been sent off. And I don't know about you, but I thought Richarlison done at the end there, man, he's got to get some kind of sanction for that.
He
Because
has
I
to.
actually felt that it was him that inspired that fan to kick out at Ramsdale at the end.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Yeah.
The source of that came from what is Richarlison doing? So what? The man's not allowed to celebrate a win.
This is the same guy who danced like a pigeon in the World Cup.
Yeah. Oh, great point. Great
You know
point.
what I mean?
Great point.
But yeah, bond them, man. Anyway, but listen, listen, we'll be on. We'll be on tomorrow, 5 p.m. AFT.
We will, and we'll be talking about the significance of this win because I think that there's real significance attached to this win today.
I agree.
Even though I'll be the first one to say there is a long way to go in the season, but there are certain events, certain matches that you look at and you think to yourself, yes, this is for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very impressed by today's performance. 100%.
Just briefly, I mean, I don't want to bang on about. I don't want to talk about that Ukrainian Justin Bieber who signed for Chelsea. But just briefly, in terms of transfers, I mean, one thing.
Are you talking about the Ukrainian Odin Wingy?
Yeah. Did you not feel at times today like? Because personally, listen, I love Gabriel Martinelli. He had an off day today. Could not.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
Do you not feel sometimes that, is Smith Rowe not fit? Is he doing it to prove a point that I've got no one to bring on? We have to get some players to go on the bench at least, don't we?
We do. Even today, I was saying to James, I was doing a watch along and I was contributing with James. And I was saying that I would have bought Tomiyasu and Tierney on a bit earlier.
Would you?
I just think that our manager has a natural kind of cautiousness when it comes to substitutes.
Yeah.
He obviously trusts his first 11 and he's not one of those managers. Because you can go way back, can't you?
Yeah.
You can look back throughout his tenure at Arsenal so far. He's not a guy that makes substitutions early in general. And if he does, it's because of players having a right stink.
Yeah.
He tends not to change it. I've noticed that with him. Even today, I mean, because James was saying, was it positional? And I was saying to him that sometimes with substitutions, it's not always positional. It's the energy and the momentum that they can bring to a game.
Yeah.
For example, you bring on a guy, fresh legs, bit more energy, less tired, both mentally and physically. They're able to, make crucial little bits of play that, will contribute to you winning the game. But hey, and to go back to the Ukrainian Udom Wingy, I think one of the good things about today is that hardly anyone's talking about Mudryk at the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's what we said, isn't it? If we'd have lost, all of a sudden it's mini meltdowns. If you win, you kind of brush it aside. But I just think if I'm Mikel Arteta after that result today, I'm ringing Edu or Josh Kroenke and I'm saying, listen, I'm squeezing everything I can out of this team. You've got to give me a little bit more because winning the title is a realistic possibility now. We're halfway through the season after next week. So, they've got a backing, but great performance today. That for me, one of the best performances this season. Arguably,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Great performance. And to a man, I say to a man, Martinelli didn't have his best game today, but pretty much to a man, they were superb.
Eddie should have scored. Should have scored that second.
He had a couple of chances. Which one are you talking about?
I think the second half one where Xhaka passes it to him. He has a bit of a heavy touch.
Oh, yes, that one. Yeah. The touch kind of took
him away,
didn't it? And then Lloris made a half-decent save, although Lloris in that first half, man. We spoke about Lloris, didn't we, on the Talkish Talk Show, and I identified him as a possible area of weakness. I think he's been past it for some time now.
Yeah, he is. It's that World Cup hangover, man. That Messi tax has messed him up. You know what I mean? Oh, dear. But listen, it was a great win, man. I think all the Arsenal fans are happy. But yeah, big up for coming on, Laurie. Like I said, we'll be doing Talk is Cheap live at 5 tomorrow tomorrow anyway on AFT.
Lots of things to talk about, lots of positive things to talk about.
Yeah.
But I think we will touch on the significance of this win, because I think more than ever now, you're starting to see a team that look like that they can wear that, you know what I mean? They can handle the pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying, can we go in there and handle the pressure? Well, I think we answered that affirmatively. And I think, listen, there will be points dropped between now and the end of the season. I wouldn't be silly enough to say we're going to win every game or not lose a game until the end of the season.
Yeah.
However, I think you're looking at a team, man, that looks like it can wear the pressure, handle the pressure well. And I think that is one of the huge lessons that I took out of today.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Big for coming on, Laurie. And make sure you tune in tomorrow, people. 5 o'clock. We'll be live AFTV. Talk is cheap.
Look forward to it. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Later on. So, people, yeah, what a watch along. It's been absolute legendary. Apologies for some of the friggin' spam it's coming from Twitch. I don't know what they're dealing with over there. But listen, what a result. Still 3,000 of you in the chat. Like I said, all the players turned up today, man. They all put a shift in. Even the ones that didn't play as well, everybody performed well. And listen, like I said, people, 8 points clear of Manchester City. Feel good factor. Again, my message to the board would be, go and back this manager now. Sign people while we're at the top. Players will want to come and play for this Arsenal team. Why would you not? We've got a young team playing football, winning games, exciting. We play on the front foot. Use that to your advantage and go and get somebody through the door. So let's hope he mentions something about it in the press conference. We play Man United next week, 4:30 p.m. Absolutely massive game. We've gone past 3,000 likes. Absolute legends, all of you in the chat. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to go and have some chicken, people. I'm peckish. And go and watch the El Clasico, which is on now, people. So listen, enjoy your Sunday. Remember, Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. And I'll see you all tomorrow when we review the game. Top of the league. Come on, you table-topping gooners. Bless.